Moon gang. Sorry I'm late, guys. My computer completely froze on me. I don't know why. I upgraded it. So I actually built my computer, and then ever since I upgraded it, it's been kind of goofy. So I don't know what the hell's going on, but let's go. Guys, welcome to the stream. I'm 9to5 Trader, and today we're going to talk about some of the top stocks on Wall Street, if there's any left, okay? Just kidding. The market's been selling off. We all know what's going on. So let's talk about it. Now, in this live stream, I'm just going to do a quick technical analysis where you guys share with me some of your favorite stocks. Let's go, baby. Smash that like button. We're having a good time tonight. It's going to be long, as usual, right? I always say 2 hours, so double that shit. Let's go. We got a few picks here already, so let me just get a little more situated here, guys. Again, I do apologize for being late. I'm not known to be late, so yeah, just trust me next time. Let's pop up the chat. Let's see what is happening, brother. Yeah. Smash. All right, let's holler at some of y'all, and then we're going to get right into the technical analysis. I thought it started at 7. What am I supposed to do? You're supposed to pregame, man. You're supposed to pregame. What else are you supposed to do, Bill? All right? Austin, appreciate the support, man. I do. Thank you. I'm going to get something going here on my live stream. I want like a little chat to pop. Like whenever you guys super chat, I'm going to try to highlight it on the screen. I'm still working that, but I think Streamlabs can do it. I don't know. Whatever. Ride was a good swing before market downtrend. Yeah, a lot of stuff was. We'll take a look at it. You can see I got it in there. We're pumped it in. Bill, need a technical analysis on ticker soda. Okay. You see I got soda right here. All right. And you see I got soda right here too, brother. This isn't soda, though. This is water, in my opinion. We're going to get some real soda going. Let's pull up the chat. Let's holler at y'all real quick. Yes, my good reason is, I don't really have a good reason, but I seriously had to like hard reset all my shit on my computer. So sorry I'm late, Bill, okay? Maybe I was pre-gaming too hard and I lost track of time, all right? You think about that? Damn it. Ronald Berry, Neo's going into a parallel universe. Yes, in the moon direction. Smash that like button, guys. BNGO. Yo, what is up, David? I need one of them shirts. If y'all like this shirt, check the link below. You'll see a few links down near the top of the description. It'll say merchandise or something like that. Go check it out, man. They're actually not too bad. I mean, obviously I'm biased, but I first bought myself some samples before like advertising them, and I actually like this one a lot. It's nice and fitted, and I'm a big guy, so you know it fits me pretty good. So I'm pretty fired up about that shit. Stock G, guys, check out Stock G's channel. Over 1,000 subscribers. He's an up-and-coming stock trading YouTuber. Does a lot with SBE in particular, so he's got y'all covered. He does a lot with like tech sector stocks, so he's your man. Upwork, Slime Jose, what's up, brother? No, I ain't doing ICUP, all right? Maybe you do, but I ain't doing it. Shane, what's up, brother? Money. I can help you with that, bro. Notification on tips, easy as F. Hit me up. You got my number. Bet. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So what stock you talking about again, guys? Super chats. I'm gonna blow them up right here, baby. Bet. My mother wants to buy Neo tomorrow. What's the best brokerage app for an investment portfolio to buy shares? There's a lot of good ones. If you check my link below, you can use my affiliates if you want to support. And really, all I get out of it is they give me like a free stock between one and something. It's a whole Webull thing, but I like TD Ameritrade. E-Trade I was told is good. I don't use it. So we got Webull, Robinhood, screw Robinhood, but it's user friendly. So your mom's not too familiar. I recommend that. But again, I got affiliate links below if you want to check them out. It's up to you. All you got to do is deposit some lump sum of money. I think it's like $100. You get free stocks and I get free stocks. So really, it's just another way to support, because either way, think about it. If you're going to donate, if you're going to put in $100 into your account anyways, you might as well get free stocks out of it. So there's a little plug there. It's up to you. But yeah, you can try out those brokerages there. Smash that like button, baby. I have a question. My average share price on Neo is $48.50. Do you think I should just hold or take a tax loss and roll over? Can't do financial advice. Been taking a bit of a break this week, taking care of my life first. Absolutely. Let's go, guys. Let's get into the super chats. Ride. Hey, let's go. All right, let me reset you here. We're gonna get right into it, baby. All right. Gotta warm up. All right, let's go. Now, here is right on the 180-day chart. Now, I don't know a lot about Lordstown Motors. Okay, I've heard a lot about them, but I don't know that much in particular. Let's take a look at some things here. Now, volume's been consistent, right? And not just in that period, but you can see it's been oscillating throughout time about the last 4 months. So volume's in your favor, boss. And today we were trading at about 5 million. So that's really good. You do have a catalyst coming up on March 8th after hours. Okay, let's pay attention to that bad boy. Boom, boom, boom. Momentum is cooling down a little bit. Be cognizant of that, but so is the rest of the market. Okay, so we're going to see a lot of commonalities with a lot of the stocks that we're viewing tonight. Smash that like button before I smash my face. As you can see here, we are again losing that bullish momentum and we are tailing towards the bear direction, but it is very premature. Rsi Indicator is very low, so it does look like a favorable entry point proportionately to the 180-day chart. Now, one thing I like right off the bat is that this thing is clearly sitting in a very, very clear channel, and we're going to draw on some key levels here, boss. So one key level I'm seeing is about that 1850 mark, and I'm just going to draw a few in more here. Next one is about that $31 mark. And then if you look in between here, you're seeing a lot of mid levels as well. Now, I like this because it has been repeatable. Okay, it's been essentially sitting in this channel within the last 6 months. Okay, that's a good sign. This is your epitome of buy low, sell high. I do like this channel. Let's talk about it more interim here for you, boss, because I don't know when you're looking to buy in, but again, based on what we've been seeing in the past, right? As we approach that 1850 mark, historically speaking, we have consistently bounced off it besides this one outlier within the last 6 months. Okay, so 5/6 of the time, which is a high percent, is in your favor of this bad boy bouncing once more off that 1850 mark proportionally to the last 180 days. Now, if you're trying to get in more soon, boss, let's go. Okay, let me draw on a few more levels here, and then we'll talk about it. And again, these are going to be mid levels for you, boss. So $21 is what I'm seeing in between 1850 and $21, right? $21 is your current resistance level. Now, obviously, we're experiencing a lot of pullback today. It is down 7.5%, approximately speaking. Now, one thing I want you to pay attention to, again, same situation here, but it's in a granular view on the 1 week chart. Again, this is the 5-day. And I guarantee you, the Rsi Indicator is at a favorable buying position, okay? And as you can see, right, it's about halfway. Not too bad. I thought it'd be a little bit lower, but again, proportionally speaking to the last week, that is what it's attesting to. And you can see again, within the last 5 days, right, we were a little bearish, right? A lot of that came from today, but it is starting to cool down just a little bit there. So in my opinion, for this stock, I think it's looking at a pretty decent entry position, but again, be cognizant of how things have been pulling back, and this is not financial advice. And then at the very least, right, you can tell even on the big picture, things are looking in your favor for ride. Let's take a look at soda. This ain't real, is it? I think he wants me to do some real soda, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Moon Gang, baby. Bill Wade is gonna kill me. Hey, boss, if you want a ticker for real, give your boy a holler. Aight? Smash that like. Let's go. Who do we got next, guys? We're going to pull up the chat because soda is out of control. Yay. BNGO. All right, guys. We're going to bang them out tonight because it's going to be a long night. And we got to get to the stonks. Smash that like button, guys. That's all I ask on this channel. So Nanogenomics is our current one now. 180-day chart. Boom, baby. Okay. Now you can see volume has been dying down in about the last 2.5 months. Okay. Now, me personally, I am bullish on this company long term. Okay. Their product is phenomenal. Now, they do have a catalyst up and coming on March 11th after hours. Okay. So again, it's a little premature for that, but let's keep our eyes on it for the big picture. As you can see, right, we're entering into a little bit of bearish momentum, so be cognizant of that. But as you can imagine, this thing is at a favorable buying position proportionally to the last 180 days. Now, one thing that I'm afraid of, okay, I'm just being real with you, it is tailing off with a huge sell-off, but a lot of the market is too, okay? We're going to see, again, a lot of this commonality in a lot of the stocks that we look at tonight. Now, the reason why I think it's still going to sell off just a little bit, okay, and it doesn't mean it's not trying to find a nice bottom here, currently speaking, in the after hours of today. You can see this email line is what I like to refer to. And you can see there's a big gap below it. Anytime we're below it, we're essentially in negative momentum. But the bigger the gap in between the candlesticks and that EMA line I like to refer to, typically means that the price action is pretty strong, right? Whether that's above it or below it. So the fact that we have a big gap here and we're pretty clear, and And the fact that we have a big gap here and we're pretty clear from being towards it just concerns me a little bit. I think momentum has opportunity to pick up just a little bit. But again, a lot of this is obviously driven by the market. So let's see what happens in the market up and coming. Now, key levels that I'm seeing for you, boss. I think if we test soon, I think it's going to be near about that 730. Okay, I think if we find a nice bottom, if anywhere, I think it'll be there more interim. Why do I say that? Because we found it previously as an old resistance level, and we found it as well as a support as well. Okay, so we obviously we can test before we even get up there, right? We can test generally about here. We have consolidated here a lot in the past at about 850, but again, let's be very careful about the current momentum. Okay, but again, hate repeating myself, but the market is really driving this, as you can see. And as you can see, anyways, like even when we were trying to cool down and the market was getting that nice recovery, we kind of just consolidated a little bit. So Nanogenomics is losing a little bit of steam. Volume is dying down, but long term, I'm very bullish on this company. I think this company has phenomenal potential, and get it low while you can, but I don't know how much lower it can go. Bongo, Nanogenomics. All right, we're going to the moon. Moon gang. You guys can't even see the gear, man. Moon gang. All right. Let's keep going. Smash that like button, guys. We're going to get after it tonight. Upwork. UPWK is the ticker symbol. Okay, guys, we got UPWK, and it's not working. Did I type it in wrong? Sorry about that, guys. UPWK. Okay, Upwork is on deck. Let's get it. You can see we've done this before. Now, one thing I like about Upwork is that the volume has been very steady in the last 6 months. And it is actually picking up very slightly in about the last 2.5 weeks, I'd say. So not a bad thing. You can't see my face. Now, the thing I like about Upwork is that it has been very bullish throughout its time. You can see based on my moving average, this thing has continuously been pushing up. Now, the one thing I do like to note is that we have been staying at this moving average. This is my 180-day moving average. So every time we approach it, we either bounce off it or we say, get the hell away from me. So you can see multiple times, right? Now, as we're approaching that right now, right, what can happen next? We're sitting right at that bad boy right now as we speak. So anything can happen, but you can see historically, we've stayed very well above it. So is the momentum changing? You can see and you can also note about the last 2.5 weeks, about a month, we've been sitting very, in a consolidative state. It's been highly volatile, more than usual. So something's going on in this region, more interim, but I do like regardless that, it does look like we had decent earnings and volume has been picking up. So something's going on under the radar for Upwork. Again, not going to share any catalysts in this or information, just technicality for you guys. Okay. So bear all that in mind. Now, again, I'm going to wait and see if we can find a nice bounce here because historically speaking, we have. But talking to this, just like the last company, and again, we're going to see this a lot again tonight, guys. My moving average line here, my 9-day EMA, you can see there's a big gap in between that bad boy. So not only are we below it, but the gap is big as well. So that is typically indicates strong price action, whether we're above it or below it. Okay, so be cognizant of that. I think it has some more room to run off. Let's look at some of our other indicators and then we'll jump on to the next bad boy here. Now you can see, right, momentum is very bearish right now and it is picking up steam. These candles are growing, those sticks are. Rsi Indicator, however, is finding a very, very nice floor, okay? So it is extremely oversold right now proportionally to the last 180 days. That makes sense. Now again, for you, if I were you, let's see if we can bounce off this 180-day line like we have been historically multiple times. And then if we can't, let's see if we can find a nice floor. Worst case at about $41. And then on the way up to that is about $44. So if we don't bounce off this 180-day moving average, let's see if we can bounce off $44. But again, I think this thing is still running down just a little bit. So be cautious of that. And again, it does look like it is driven by the market like most stocks that we're seeing today. Smash that like button, guys. Let's go. Can you look at Clove? Cool. CLOV is the next ticker symbol, guys. Let's get after it. 180-day chart. Yikes. Okay, this thing has been selling off pretty damn hard. I'm going to go to the 1-year chart and just see. Yep, so we are at the lowest we have ever been. We're at the lowest that we have ever been in the last year, okay? I don't know about ever, but I'm looking at the last year. That's a little concerning. Let's look at the 2-year. Yep, so this company does look like it did come to it looks like it came to market as of last summer. Okay, so that's a little concerning for me. I don't know again what's all going on, because it does look like, based on what we're seeing here, this thing has been selling off for a hot minute. Okay, it's been selling off for a while. I don't know what's going on. Not to discourage you, I know a lot of people are looking at Clove too. Okay, so I get the concern there. But one thing you need to ask yourself is, like, what's driving that? Okay, and then what was driving everything before the market sell off? Okay, the market sell off that we've been seeing was probably more around this region. Okay, so something's been going on with Clove in the last about 2 months here. Okay, I don't know why it's selling off, but something's going on with this company. Make sure you do your due diligence. Okay, I'm not aware of any catalysts. Now, with that being said, same situation here. We're well below my EMA line, so I'm getting a little concerned there. But the thing that I do like, which I don't know why it's happening, is that the volume has been holding very, very strong. So it sounds like there's a lot of good investors in this company. And Clover Health, right? So it sounds like it's a biopharma potentially. Maybe they're involved with some potential catalysts up and coming, such as FDA approvals or something. Again, I'm not aware of anything, just doing technicality. You can see, right, we're following suit, right? Bearish, this is a price momentum indicator on my MACD. You can see the bearish momentum is pushing, okay? So it is growing just a little bit. RSI indicator, though, it's very favorable, but it's been favorable for, quite a long time, okay, about the last month. So something is going on with Clove beyond the market sell-off, and the market sell-off is obviously not attributing to that in your favorable way, right? So let's be a little bit cognizant of that. Now, with that being said, right, since we've been selling off and we are developing new floors, which is a little tricky. So what I'm going to do is call out floors that we have seen historically speaking, and then we'll probably test those on the way back up if we do come back up, okay? Again, not trying to discourage you. We're doing technicality here. Well, let's go back to the 1 week here. So yeah, as you can see, right, we were sitting above this floor at about $9, and you can see we're now finding a bottom at about that 802 all-time low. Okay, so a little concerning for me with Clove. We need to see if we can get back towards $9. We need to pick up momentum somewhere, guys. Let's look at the last week really quick and then go from here, right? So bearish momentum is still prevalent, but it hasn't been that aggressive in the last week. Okay, proportionately, you can see RSI is picking up just a little bit, but it's not at the best buy possible. So let's get past $9. Again, a little concerning. And then if we get past that bad boy, I think we're feeling a little bit better about a potential recovery, but it sounds like there's more going on than the market sell off with this company. And then ultimately, I think we test next at about 1050 for CLOV. All right, let's see how you guys are doing. Yo, what's up? What it do? Slime. Smash that like. Sorry, guys, I'm a little dehydrated tonight. Okay, let's go. Flint. I can only do one stock, boss. Jumia. We'll do Jumia. And again, give me a little more backbone than just throwing up ticker symbols, because you will get preferred as a pick, okay? We see a lot of ticker symbols in this live stream, and obviously those who, are regulars or super chatting or just, enthusiastic will probably get my attention a little more, okay? Just a little tidbit there. Now, volume has been going down a little bit the last month and a half, so be a little cautious of that. Again, the ticker symbol we're on, guys, is JMIA. This is Jumia. This is the Amazon of Africa, is a good way to think about it, okay? I think they have a lot of potential. The thing that's interesting about this is there's really not a lot of stocks you can get into that are in the African market, okay? Now, Africa's market is it's in its infancy right now. Still has a lot of development to go. But if you're kind of bullish on Africa's market and you can see a bright future for it, which they have one, okay, this might be kind of a way to invest in that market, add a little bit of diversification to your portfolio. But I do like Jumia long term. I am pretty bullish. It looks like they did have earnings recently, and let's see if we can get some results here. It just says the estimate on here, okay? So sometimes Thinkorswim shows me the results, but either way, hopefully we had good earnings, okay? I don't know if we did. It does look like around earnings we saw a nice little push, but that could have just been pre-anticipatory hype, okay? So be careful with that. Now, Jumia, okay? Again, just like the rest of the market, let's pull up the momentum indicator. Just like the rest of the market, right? We're a little bit bearish right now, okay? And those candles are growing a little bit, but again, that is what we're going to see. Very common tonight, so be careful with that. And we can talk a little bit about the market as we're going through the stream. I'll pull up some of the indices, okay? RSI indicator is very low. Just again, like most stocks we're going to see here tonight. Now, in my opinion, I've been buying a lot of dips on a lot of companies I'm very bullish on long term. But this is not financial advice. I'm just eating up this whole market sell-off because I think it's so overhyped right now, okay? I get what's going on. I get the risk. I understand it. But, again, the market always recovers, okay? So you got to be cognizant of that. Now I'm seeing a key level at about 39.31. Okay, I'm gonna draw one more just above that at about $49 flat. 49 feels really good, right? We touched it multiple times in the past. Okay, and you can see again, we are in fairly bearish momentum right now. We're well below my moving average line there, so I'm getting a little bit concerned. But with that being said, if we do start keeping on selling down, I think we test at 39. I'm not saying we bounce, I think we test, okay? Things are looking favorable at that position. We touched it multiple times again before. We've consolidated around it. We touched it a bunch of times, historically speaking, so it's likely to follow suit, okay? So that is Jumia. Let's go. Oh, smash that like, baby. All right, let's go. ZOM, I'm afraid for my life. I bought at 256. Let's take a look at, what is this, ZOM? Is this ZOM Media? ZOM Media Corp. Okay, you bought at 256. You're scared for your life. Okay, a couple things. One, right, you bought at 256. Did you buy when it was coming down or when it was coming up? Okay, that's a little talking point there. Try not to buy, right? So 256 is where we at, boss. 256 is about right here in this region. So were you buying when it was going up or when it was going down? Okay, a couple things with that. If it's going up, again, you got to be careful, right? This is where you take a step back, because if you bought right here and look straight down across, right, straight down here, and I don't know what indicators you use, but if I look straight down, this thing was extended to death. Okay, it was bound for a pullback. Doesn't mean it was going to happen right around the time you bought it, but it means it was up and coming in the near future. Okay, so you got to be very cognizant of when you enter into a position of the current standing of that price within the last couple of days, okay, or at least on the bigger picture. I prefer the bigger picture because it's a lot more conservative. And again, a lot of things get overlooked when you look at the small lens, right? This thing looked attractive. I'm sure when you bought it in, if you bought it when it's coming up, I'm sure it looked beautiful on the 1 week chart. On the 5 day, you're probably like, oh my gosh, this thing's going to go to the moon. And again, I'm not trying to deter you. I'm just, again, this is just advice, not financial advice. But one thing that I learned, and this has bit me in the ass a lot, right? I didn't take a step back, and that's why I preach it so much on my channel. That's why you always start with the 180-day chart, because it has taught me, it has helped me so much. It has helped me so much, because I was always that guy swing trading. I'm looking at the 10-day or less, the 10-day chart, the 5-day chart, the 1-day chart, and things will look so damn good. And then shit will just pull back super, super hard. And it might not even be the market. And I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, what the hell is going on? This doesn't make any sense. This thing was in moon mode for 5-10 days straight. What the hell is going on? And if I took a step back, I would have been like, oh shit, yeah, this thing's very extended right now. Okay, so just a little tidbit there. Now momentum is dying down a little bit, but we're still bullish in momentum. Okay, so I don't mind that. Rsi Indicator is a little higher than I'd like. Now again, ZOM Media, okay? So it was like ZOM Media, like the thing that I like is that it's staying above our moving average here, okay? So on average, it keeps increasing, so I do like that. Now, one thing too is that you can see every time that it has something aggressive going on, it did rebound pretty well. Now, I don't know a lot about ZOM Media. I've been hearing a lot about it, but I don't know anything about it from a DD standpoint, due diligence standpoint. But you can see the market has been selling off a lot, and this thing has been kind of going up. So that's not a bad thing. It is a penny stock, so that might be part of it. The Russell 2000 hasn't been struggling too bad, I guess, proportionally to the other indices. Okay, the small caps have been doing all right proportionally to the big boys. But with that being said, again, ZOM Media must have something good going on. Okay, people are pretty bullish on it, so I'm not saying this company doesn't have value long term, but I'm saying like just be careful. Always try to get at the best buy possible, just in case we do see pullbacks like we saw more interim about that time when you entered at 256. Now, don't be scared for your life, okay? What's your original plan? Is your plan to hold it long term? If your plan is to hold it long term, don't be scared for your life, okay? Let me tell you something. I'm in NEO right now, and my average is well above the, what is it at right now? The $41.50 it closed at today. My average is well above that. Guess what? I'm not scared. Why? Because I did my due diligence up front, and I'm sticking to my plan. My plan is to hold it long term. If your plan is to hold this long term, even though you got it at 256, don't fret. Yes. If you keep your eyes on it, yeah, it's not attractive. You're like, oh shit, it's hard not to look at it though. It's your money. But if you're sticking to your plan, then you really don't have too much to worry about. But I'm not saying ignore it either, right? That's common sense. Don't ignore your hard-earned money. Now, again, the one thing that I do like, right? I like that it's kind of testing at this EMA line here, okay? It's not extremely below it, and buyers did start to take control again towards the end of today in the after-hour session, okay? So that's a good thing. ZOM Media is looking like it's on a very, very, very premature sign of recovering right now. But again, we talked about the bullish momentum on the big chart. It is dying down. just a little bit there. Okay, boss. So let's go in just a little bit closer for you here, and then we got to move on to the next one. So key level that I'm seeing here, and this is a lot more interim, okay, $2, okay? And you can see in the last 3 days, we've been staying very well above it. Now, the thing I do like in the last 3 days is that we were holding a nice dynamic support. About here, we were looking very, very bullish. And then ever since we broke through there, we kind of just been squeezing down here towards, towards that $2 mark. So one thing I want to see is if we can keep on keeping on. So let me remove this dynamic support here. Okay, now if we keep moving up, the next thing I'm going to look at is a few levels here. So again, we saw another bounce here at about 206. And I think we really need to get up here to 225. And I want to find a nice midpoint somewhere around here. Again, let me do this good for you, because whatever lines I draw on here, I use them myself, okay? I'm not just spitballing here. I'm just making sure we get a lot of touches in because it's been very volatile. And we want to find good levels. So I'd say about 219, okay? Now, in my opinion, okay, we got that $2. That feels good. That feels really good. I think we're sitting currently in this range between 206 and 219. Now, we might test a little bit on the way up like we did in the after hours today about that 212 mark, but let's see if we can keep on keeping on. But again, big picture-wise, and this is why I take a step back, right? It didn't look too great on that 5-day, but if you look at the big picture, okay, it does look like we are holding a nice dynamic support here. Okay, let's see if we can bounce right off, and prematurely it does look like we are. Also, big picture wise, we are on average moving in a bullish direction. This is my 180-day moving average. It's saying proportionally to the last 180 days, this thing is in effing moon mode. Moon gang. Let's go, baby. I like Zom Media. Thank you for sharing. ZOM was the ticker symbol, guys. Let's go. Let's keep cranking. All right, guys, you want to talk about the market? We probably should talk about the market a little bit, okay? We can talk about the market. Just let me know in the chat, and I'll thumb through it because I think we need to cover it just a little bit. SENS, need an update video. Let's do SENS. Bill Wayne, SENS, guys. Ticker symbol SENS, Sensionic Holdings. I like Sensionic Holdings. I'm very bullish long term. I'm gonna keep those lines in there because I do like to use them. I watch this company very tight. This is on my personal watch list. And for those who are in the Discord channel, I will share with you my exit and entry points as I'm going through this stock. And if you guys want that exclusive right, you unfortunately have to be a Patreon. But if you're interested, I won't encourage it. It's up to you. I'll encourage it, but it's up to you. It's your money. You do what you want. If you're interested in being a Patreon and getting Discord access, we have nearly 1,000 members. Check the front page of my YouTube page. Quick plug there. Now, I do like that earnings is coming up tomorrow, baby. Oh, let's go. Earnings are coming up. I'm fired up. Let's see what happens. Volume's been pretty steady, okay? It's dying a little bit the last week, but whatever. I think it's steady, right? We had 38 million volume today. That's really good. That is really good, okay? Explains the volatility as well. So I like how liquid the stock has been. You can see momentum has been kind of chilling, right? And this makes sense. I was watching this stock very close again. This is on my personal watch list. And as I'm watching it close, you can see it's just been kind of consolidating the last about week, okay? So I'm kind of optimistic about that. And the Russell 2000, again, small caps haven't been doing terrible. Rsi Indicator looks juicy, baby. I'm very bullish on SENS, okay? Sensionic Holdings, again, ticker symbol SENS. I'm bullish on them long term. If you do your due diligence on this company, oh my goodness, this company can't even get touched. Okay, they're dominating this game. Now, I do like that we are approaching that 180-day SMA line because typically there's a good chance we can bounce at it. Okay, it likes to hold very strong above it, and it has approached it nearly one time here more recently at about that 277 mark, and it said, nope, get the hell out of here. So I do like that. Now, one thing you want to be cognizant of is that I believe Sensionic Holdings is currently sitting in a head and shoulders pattern prematurely. And what that is here's your shoulders here. Again, it's on the big chart, right? And here's my head up here. Now, one thing we be cognizant of is where that neckline is. The neckline right here is drawn in. It's about that 321 level here. There's a neckline there, okay? That's the support of a head and shoulders pattern. Now, typically how these work is head and shoulders patterns are typically reversal patterns, okay? So we gotta be very careful with that. It means we enter into it with positive momentum. We enter into the head and shoulders, and then we typically exit out with negative momentum. But isn't always the case, okay? I've seen this on many big companies before, and we'll shoot to the moon. It just means essentially on this right side, though, we will enter an extreme point of test. So there's a big area of confluence here for this company. And what an area of confluence is just kind of an intersection where there's multiple things that could happen, multiple levels of tests and things like that. So we got the 180-day chart here, the culmination of that. Okay, the 180-day moving average. So we have the moving average here that might get tested. We have the neckline of this head and shoulders pattern, which is my floor, my support level at $3.21. And I'm going to hold that there because I do trade this stock. Okay, So we have that bad boy there. And then again, major point of confluence there. Let's take a little bit of a closer look at it. I can show you guys kind of how I've been playing this bad boy. So we did dip out between that neckline at 321, but it's kind of premature. It wasn't very aggressive. It was only about 10 cent move, okay? So it's not too bad. But you can see generally a lot of the volume's been in this channel when I've been watching this close to last week. So I do like that it's kind of holding strong. It's kind of telling a sign, right? We've been having a huge market sell-off, and this bad boy's still kind of just zigzagging side to side versus just taking a shit like a lot of companies have been the last few hours or days. Okay, so I do like Senseonic Holdings. I think it's kind of telling a story that there's a lot of strong holders in this company. Okay, potentially a lot of good investors. So I do like Senseonic Holdings. Now, my next play here, I'm going to keep these lines in here, guys. You can personally use them if you'd like. I've been holding these lines in here for a couple, I think, weeks. But 321 is a support level I like to use. And I like to draw this mid-level here at about 339. And then my resistance right now is at 376. And then I'll adjust these as time goes on. As we break through these bad boys, I'll draw like the next ceiling or floor that we could see in that range, because sometimes I might identify new ones. Now, what I'm going to wait for is if we can re-enter into this channel up here. Get past 321. Okay, let's see what happens pre-market. And again, what I like to look for, guys, a little tidbit on how I like to trade is what I'll do is I'll wait for what's called, let's go to the 1 day here, for example. So if I was trading this today, right, I probably would have watched some of this movement. But what I like to do is I like to scalp. So I'll see my general rule of thumb is I'll wait for 2 candlesticks to break above this teal EMA line here, right? So I would have entered there naturally if I was trading this. Right, and this is just a perfect scenario, right? It's not always going to run this nicely, but I would have entered about here, right? And I would have kept riding it. And then as soon as it jumps down, especially if the candlestick's like that, right? As soon as we break through this EMA line, I would have exited right there, right? Enter, exit. We're looking at a potential nice 3% gain midday, okay? So that's kind of how I like to trade this stock. It's been working pretty well for me, but since the market's been so unstable, you could argue it's actually more favorable if you're experienced because of the volatility, but since the market's been so unstable, I've just been kind of weary. I don't want to lose too much. I try not to put all my eggs in one basket either. So that is Senseonic Holdings. Yay. Kneel to the core of the earth. Let's go. All right, guys, gotta drink some water. I'm dehydrated. Moon gang, baby. If you guys like the tea, check out the link in the description to my merch. Y'all can check it out, man. I gotta plug the merch, man. I love it. And I want to develop the Moon gang. I'm trying to start a gang here, okay? I like violence. Let's go. Let's shoot up the streets with our guns full of money, okay? Because we're shooting out dollar bills, baby. Chug. CNDT, let's get it, William Lynn. And then, guys, we got to move on to the next hot stock. If you can't handle these hot stocks, get out the kitchen. Keaton Grace. Boom. 188 chart. Excuse me, guys. Conduit Inc. Okay, doesn't look too bad, guys. I don't care if you're not interested. Just hang tight with me. Volume's very low. It's been about 3 million, but it's been consistent. Okay, guys. One thing that I do like is this stock is very bullish. Okay, nice dynamic support there. Been holding nice above my 180-day moving average, or at least in that vicinity. Now this bad boy is still bullish, and I'm surprised it's bullish through this market. Okay, I do like the way things are looking. We are well above. Right, my EMA line here. We have been strong and very bullish consistently for about the last 4 days straight. So this company's looking good. I don't know what the cause is, but I do like it. Now, one thing I'd be cognizant of, right? We are very bullish right now. This is my momentum indicator. We're very bullish right now. But as these green bars start to flatline, green or red, as they flatline, it typically indicates premature signs of consolidation. So it looks like this bad boy is starting to flatline on how much momentum it has had in its price lately. Yes, it's been net overall going up, and explains why the color is green and why the bars are long. But as the bars again flatline, right? This is an underlying factor you wouldn't see looking at this big chart. If I didn't look at this MACD indicator, I wouldn't have been able to tell you that momentum has kind of been chilling, right? Maybe it's chilling up, but it's chilling, okay? Hope that made sense. But either way, that's why I like to cross-reference other indicators, but try not to add too many to your basket. Smash that like button before I smash my face. Does look like RSI indicator is pretty high, so I do like that bad boy. Let's go. Just kidding. That's not good. So when the RSI indicator is really high, okay, typically means the stock is very extended, okay? It means it's overbought. Now be very careful with that. This thing is bound to pull back at any point in time, okay? And that is ticker symbol CNDT. Let's get on to it. Rocket Mortgage. All right, guys, Rocket Mortgage. Okay, first of all, it's a meme stock. Be careful, but it is a very, very good company. Okay, I talked about this company in my video yesterday. Okay, there's a reason for it. I just wanted to talk about it because I've always wanted to talk about it. I wanted to talk about it because it was relevant at the time. Okay, so I thought people would like it a little more, and they wanted to hear about it. Okay, a lot of people are feeding. Now, I always use word of caution in my videos, okay? Obviously, with a big push like that, we're going to see a big sell-off, right, to follow. We don't know when, right? This could have kept going moon mode, but it's inevitable that it'll happen. Now, in my opinion, Rocket Mortgage is a phenomenal buy, not financial advice long-term. And I'm not necessarily saying it's a good buy at this point in time, okay? Let's wait for it to cool back down, get towards rational levels, and then maybe look for potential entry point. But Rocket Mortgage, I talked about in my video, it's been sitting in about 1850. Okay, it's been sitting in about 1850 and about, I would say about $24. Okay, it's been sitting in this channel for the last couple months, about 6 months, right? So it's been sitting down here. I think it's ready to get back on its way back down towards healthy levels, as you can see, right? This thing was pushing up. Hopefully you didn't jump in without having a plan, because this isn't for the weak. This ain't for the faint of heart, okay? You need to be experienced if you think you're gonna play with a stock like this, okay? The only thing that deters me from these Wall Street bet guys is that I like the movement that they started. I like the first movement that they had, but I don't like how it's kind of reciprocating to the market now. So now they're just jumping from one stock. They're just leapfrogging from one stock to the next. It's making headlines and no one's really regulating it. I'm not saying that they should. I'm not going to advocate for that, but I don't like how it's pulling a lot of the volume. Right, it's dispersing the volume a lot more now from true valued companies. Now, Rocket Mortgage is a true value company, but it's manipulated, it's parabolic, right? I want to see this naturally get to $45, $48, okay? This isn't natural at all. They would never do this unless they had some merger with Amazon or some shit. A stock will never jump this much, this hard, this spontaneously, and that's very unfortunate. Now, again, I hope you were experienced jumping into this if you did jump in, but my word of advice is hopefully you learned from this. Because it's too parabolic. And that, again, you're going to jump back to the Wall Street bet thing, guys. You got to be careful with all these stocks, right? A lot of people, they go for the big wins. Don't go for the big wins. Go for the consistent wins, because they will turn to big wins consistently eventually. It's the power of compounding, okay? Look it up, please. Very important. Now, this thing is still selling off, in my opinion. You can see it's well below my email line. This thing is having a lot of negative momentum, okay? Not favorable. As you can see, right? Here's that momentum. But the bar isn't too long on my momentum indicator, but again, it's going to grow, okay, likely. RSI, yeah, okay. I got to take a lot of this with a grain of salt, because again, this thing is it's parabolic. With every big push up, I would expect a big sell off to match at some point in time, and it looks like that is matching. I think it's down here back to $24, or it re-enters into this channel like it has been sitting in the last 5 or 6 months, and then Rocket Mortgage is just going to keep on cruising, okay? That is Rocket Mortgage, ticker symbol RKT. Let's look at SOS. I think I'm sick or something. Okay, SOS Limited, ticker symbol SOS. So I like SOS long term. I think it's a pretty good company. Check this out, baby. Boom. Volume has been picking up, and volume looks juicy, baby. Okay, the volume is at 328 million. Good Lord, good night. Okay, volume looks phenomenal. I like that. It's holding above my moving average line as well. You can see this company's really just been picking up a lot of steam ever since I'd say about what, a month and a half ago. So something happened here, some kind of catalyst, if not earlier back here about 2.5 months ago. This company's just been in moon mode ever since. So something really good happened for this company, okay? And I am happy for them, but hopefully it's not too much manipulated. But if it continued for this long, I'd argue that it's a little bit, decently healthy. Now, the only thing that I'm a little concerned about is, it is reciprocating a little bit out the market sell-off. However, it has been recovering quite a bit. This software is getting on my nerves. Okay, it has been recovering quite a bit, right? This thing's been a little bit bullish the last about 3 days, so it doesn't look too bad. As you can see, here's my momentum indicator right here, right? Momentum's in positive again, guys. Ticker symbol SOS for just joined. Smash that like button. And so we're doing SOS right now. You can see momentum, right? It's been positive. I like it. It's bullish. Let's go. It's been kind of flat though, okay, a little bit lately, so be careful with that. Momentum has been bullish and it's been steady, but it hasn't really been picking up or losing steam necessarily, so not terrible. RSI indicator, it's a little higher than I'd like, okay? It's a little overbought right now. Makes sense. It's been running up for 3 days straight on average, okay? So not too bad there. Let's take a little bit of a closer look at the 5 days. I do like SOS, okay? I like Sense too. Dynamic support, pretty clear here. I think we're in a nice ascending channel pattern, in my opinion. Let me see if I can draw that in a little bit better for you guys. Yeah, so I think we're in a nice ascending channel pattern. You can move this line up a little bit more if you'd like this dynamic resistance level up here. But, you know, you can see clearly, right, we've just been sitting in this channel. We've been experiencing, right, lower or higher lows and higher highs as well, okay? Sometimes the highs break out just a little bit, but again, net overall, we've been sitting in this channel the last 3 days. So I think this thing's pretty bullish right now, right? If we're doing this nice V shape like this, right, nice dynamic support there, hit a crossover point down here, and then we said, nah, dude. And then we just been going, you know, moon mode ever since. That's pretty good for that company, especially with how much is going on in the market right now. So I like SENS right now, or damn it, I like SOS right now. I have both of them on my watch list, so I always mix them up. I like SOS right now. It does look pretty good, okay? But be careful, it is a little extended right now. So it is bound for a pullback, and the market is highly volatile right now. But volatility is preferable if you are an experienced trader. Hello from the UK. It's 2 a.m. here. Let's go, baby. Welcome, man. Appreciate you tuning in from the UK, man. I just subbed. I've been subbed for just over a month, and I like what you do. Can you do SENS? I did do SENS, Gab. I hope to help you, brother. IPO. Clout Dog. Can you please do IPO? Yeah, I'll do IPO. Do not spam it. Don't spam in the chat because I definitely won't do it. All right. Guys, we're on IPOE is the ticker symbol. Let's go. All right. 7 million volume. Gotcha. Okay. Now volume has been steady. Okay. And it's not bad. It's over 5 million. That's my general rule of thumb for volume. Everyone has their own preferences. I like over 5 million. This bad boy was at 7 million today. Not bad. It does look like it has experienced some pretty bearish momentum here, and it does look like it is increasing. So be cognizant of that. RSI indicator looks juicy. It is at a very low point on the RSI indicator, so it's extremely oversold. It does look like it is riding a lot of the market right now as well. So well above my 9-day EMA line here, that teal line. Whenever it's below that, it means that the negative momentum is growing in strength, okay? Or the negative price action is growing in strength. And that's also coinciding with the negative momentum. So be a little bit careful with that. Now this thing has kind of been going back down ever since kind of the market sell-off. So again, it does like it was kind of experiencing a nice run, but it was very, very volatile the last few days. But the thing that I do like is that we can see a very clear level at about that 1785 mark. Okay, let's see if we can bounce off that bad boy. And I think there's a chance that we could, but I think we're going to sell off a little bit before then, boss, just in my opinion. And hopefully we don't find it as a new resistance level. But I think that's our current support right now. And then I'd argue there's a nice dynamic support here as well. Okay, so this is essentially a point of confluence in this region down here. Okay, we're testing out this dynamic support line here, or we have a chance to test out this dynamic support line here, and we're also near this potential floor at about 1785. Okay, but it sounds like it does look like prematurely we're breaking through 1785, but again, you can always break through lines a little bit. It doesn't mean you still aren't within it, right? So we're at it right now, in my opinion, and we're kind of at this point too of this dynamic support we've been holding about the last month or month and a week. So it is a pretty interesting point. It's a point of confluence, but again, since so much is probably riding the market right now, let's be cognizant of that. But either way, I think it's at a nice squeeze right now. Let's see if this bad boy can bounce up, and that is IPOE. Let's go. Would you be eating up some Nano Dimensions? Edit has dropped so much. Yes, I would be. Okay, so I'm an investor in Nano Dimensions. Let's cover it, guys. Ticker symbol NNDM is on deck, baby. So Nano Dimensions. Okay, so I'm in this company as an investor. Yes, I would probably buy in at some point. I'm gonna wait till I have confirmation of a reversal. Okay, now it's very discounted right now. I think my average was around $9 or $10. Okay, so I actually got in when it was more. I think I bought off this dip around here at some point. It was quite a while ago, but I'm bullish on them long term. I'm an investor in Nano Dimensions, okay? Nano direct offering mentions, okay? They always do these damn direct offerings, but guys, if you understand direct offerings and how they work, it's not a bad thing, okay? It just sucks because they're kind of discounting their price for the market, but it's more interim, okay? It's an investment for them, for you guys later on, okay? It's good for you guys as investors, so pay attention to that, smash that like button. So it's not a bad thing that we have direct offerings, it's just annoying, okay? Because they keep doing it so often, okay? Now, the thing that I like is that my wife, Kathy Wood, is in this stuff. Let's go. She's my baby. And Kathy Wood keeps dumping, okay? She's in Nano Dimensions, okay? She hasn't been selling either, at least not really at all more recently, okay? I see what ARK does with their investments every day in the after hours, okay? They email me, and you can sign up for their watch list or whatever, but either way, I like Nano Dimensions long term. Let's go, baby. Let's draw on some quick levels. Now, Really quick observation, okay? Volume's been holding long and strong. It's been consistent. We do have a catalyst up and coming on March 11th, pre-market hours. Let's pay attention to that. Volume's at 29 million, nearly 30 million trading volume. So that's really good. Momentum, a little bit negative, but it's premature, okay? It's not a whole lot of negative momentum, but it is negative. RSI, juicy, baby. So I'm not saying this thing can't keep running down, but in my opinion, I think proportionally to the big picture, it's at a decent buy. Sorry, guys. It's at a decent buy. I think our next key level, okay, is about $8, okay? If we keep on keeping on, unfortunately down, I think that's our next key level. Next one I see, if we're on our way up, is about 10.50, okay? I think that's pretty clear, and I'll show you why. Now, I feel good about $8 because, boom, previous, right, resistance, previous support. We've touched it 3 times. I feel good about that. A lot of consolidation at 10.50 there, right? Touched it here. And we also consolidated a lot there, okay? So I like 10.50 and $8. I think we're currently sitting within that channel. Smash that like button. Let's go, Nano Dimensions. I'm gonna talk to you guys for a little bit. I think I'm getting sick, damn it. Oh my gosh, we got super chat. Sorry guys. It doesn't, that's why I need to get a super chat thing. It doesn't tell me the, damn it. Okay, Alan, what's up, brother? Let me write you down. Okay, I apologize, guys, for being delayed on the super chats. Yeah, I need a notification thing. It's pretty new to me, to be honest with you. KMPH, did the warrants sold because the price dropped? Okay, let's take a look at it, boss. I'm just gonna check out these guys because these expire. Skull, ticker symbol skull. I'm down. Skull. I'm from Minnesota, guys. I'm a Viking. Polite. Let's go. Not so simple guy. Welcome. Guys, thank you for the support. I will get you covered. Let's go, brother. KMPH. The warrants sold because the price dropped. Let's take a look. KMPH is on deck, guys. We are at it right now. Okay. Hold on, just let me look at it real quick here. Looking volume. Okay. So volume's been steady. I like that, boss. Catalyst is up and coming on March 5th. Okay, so I'm just curious why. Hold on a second here. Momentum has been digressing a little bit here. Okay, so we're a little bit bullish. Okay, we're actually pretty aggressively bullish, but it has been descending back down. So I get why you're getting concerned right now. Okay, now just let me take a little bit of a closer look here. So the warrants, did the warrants sell because of the price drop? Kemp Farm Inc. It's hard to tell. I don't know a lot about this company. We'll have to follow up on this. I really couldn't tell you, boss, but we can do technicality and we can go from there, okay? Okay. So I wasn't aware that the warrants were sold. So that's why I'm kind of 2 steps back right now. But we can take a look at it, okay, boss? We can do what we can. It does look like it has been gapping up, so maybe that's attributing to that, okay? And then obviously it followed off with a huge sell-off. We got to take a little bit of a closer look. All right, boss. Let's go with a 5-day here. Okay, so you can see we gapped up substantially after hours, matter of fact. And then actually pre-market. And then, yeah, matter of fact, from there, we've been kind of just running ever since. And then obviously once we hit market open, we saw a lot of that cool down because people were probably cashing out off the gap up. Okay, so I'm a little concerned about that. Now you can see we are consolidating heavily about here at about 1260, 1255. Okay, pretty clear consolidation here, so that is a strong point. We've hit it twice in the last week, and we've hit it midday today off that huge sell-off. Okay, so potentially anything that comes off a big sell-off like this and smashes hard like that, that is a very good sign that is a very clear level. And then you can see, right, just kind of like try to smash down an outfit again. So I think it's holding pretty well about 1255, okay? Now with that being said, I think it's gonna keep going back up, potentially speaking. Again, I need to look at the catalyst and the news of what's going on with this company. But I'm gonna draw on some other key levels and let's talk about if it starts coming back down and if it starts going back up. Just give me a second here. I think it is starting to squeeze just a little bit here, but it's a little premature, okay? So I am seeing a little bit, I am seeing a dynamic resistance here. So I do like that, right? It's clear, it's there. And then this is potentially dynamic support. So if we were to ignore these levels here, I think it is potentially going to enter a point of squeeze. but it does look like we did break out of that, so that is a good sign. But again, this is the after market hours, okay? So be cognizant of that. I think at the very least, I feel good about our levels here on the lateral direction, okay? Obviously, we'll test here probably in this region at about 1475 next, as we have 3 times again, pre-market today, upon market open, midday, and then power hour. Okay, we tested that line 4 times today. So they were saying between 1475 and 1255. Okay, smash that like button. Let's go again. Follow up with me, boss. Let's go a little bit more into it, Alan. Is Tesla worth it? Is Tesla worth it? I don't know. You tell me, man. What do you think? Is Tesla worth it? What do you mean? Is Tesla worth it, man? What do you mean? Is it worth it to get in right now, or you got it? What's your question? Thanks for the input. You the man. Yes, Will, absolutely. Skull, baby. Let's go. CCIV. Is Tesla worth it, man? What? What do you mean? Absolutely, man. It's Tesla. But you got to define worth it, right? Is it worth the buying now? Or is it worth the buying later when it's at $2,000? I don't know, man. You tell me. Is the car worth it? So I'll tell you if the car is worth it. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm a little dysfunctional. I'm very dehydrated today. It's kind of kicking my ass. I need to drink a little more soda. CCIV, let's go. So interesting. I was talking about this company with one of our fellow Discord members. And one thing he mentioned today was that there's a lot more heavy of institutional investors in this now. So I can do a little bit of due diligence on this. So CCIV, they had, I believe, 52% of institutional investors around when they were around $34. Now that they're around $24, about 62 or 64% of their stock is institutional investors. Okay, so it means a few things. It means the share float is decreasing, so it doesn't mean there's that much more room for shares to be available to retail investors. So that might help a little bit, especially with manipulation if it per se comes again. But I think CCIV is good long term. I do like it. Okay, I like Lucid long term. I think the volume's been steady. Okay, looks good, baby. Now, this bad boy is kind of reciprocating off the market. As you can see, right, we are tailing off. And it does look like we have a little bit of negative momentum. Let's take our, yep, if you look at our price momentum indicator, it is very little, okay, but it's gradual. Nothing too crazy there, boss. Rsi Indicator looks juicy, makes sense. This thing is still kind of coming off that big sell-off that we saw ever since it pushed up. Now, I had a really good feeling that this thing would sell off immediately as soon as that merger was kind of confirmed, because obviously a lot of that price was baked in already. So we got to be very careful when we see big runs like that. But you can see net overall, we have been increasing on my moving average line here. So I do like that. I think our next key levels that we see here, boss, let me come in a little bit closer for you. I see anywhere about 1935. 1938 about, okay, so about mid $19 I think is our next key level, and I really like a level here at about $26, okay, but unfortunately we're kind of peeking through it a little bit, but it doesn't mean we might find a nice bounce and come right back to that bad boy, okay. So I want to see if we can bounce around 26.16, and then on our way up, I think we test next essentially at this 33.25 mark. But again, be cognizant of what's going on the big picture, okay? Institutional investors are very heavy into this. That's not always a bad play, but again, it might not leave too much more room for the stock to move as much as it has been in the past, but it offers a lot more security and growth for the company, so I do like that. And again, we talked about momentum. It's not too crazy, but it is kind of riding the market as we speak. 5-day, boom. As you can see in the last week, again, we've been sitting in this channel in between $26 and about 33.25. Okay, not a bad thing. And again, it does look like we did break through it, unfortunately, but it is a little premature to keep saying it's going to keep on going, even though momentum was a little bit bearish. Okay, so let's see if we can get back in this bad boy. Let's cross over 26.16, re-enter this channel, and then go to the moon, baby. Let's go. Get some water, guys. Give me a little break here. Oh, I wish I could play music for you guys, man. I just I don't know, YouTube's gonna yell at me. Moon gang. All right, cool. What do we got next? Let me talk to you guys for just a little bit here. Let's go, baby. Alan Tabor, FDA approval. Okay, thank you. That helps a lot. Okay, good. Nanodimensions ran up too quickly for my liking. Once it broke through $11 mark, I held off. I'll be watching this on the rebound. Same, I'm watching for a rebound to grab a little more shares. Does Coinbase have warrants? I do not know. I use Coinbase, but more for investing. Let's go, Max. Can you do Tesla? I'll do Tesla because there was a fiend in our chat, and he loves Tesla. Should I buy Tesla? Should I buy Tesla? I don't know, man. Not financial advice. What do you think about DNT right now? Raj, what's up, brother? Have you checked NNDM? Yes, Sergi, and we will do it again, brother, because you are a patron, and we got you covered, man, of course. KMPH, FDA approval for the ADHD medicine. They are releasing the drug in the market in September. They have a positive balance sheet. Additionally, this drug is better than Vyvanse. Cool. Cool. That's good. That's good. We need alternatives in that market. That's good. Okay. So, yeah, biopharma. Okay, that's a good play. It explains the gap up. It explains the sell-off a little bit too, right? So the sell-off is just people cashing out. I think this thing is going to stay positive for a while, okay? And it made sense from a technical standpoint. Hodl. Get DNT now before it skyrockets. We'll take a look. I'll put DNT on the list, boss. Okay, so we got Tesla and DNT on deck. Smash that like button, baby. Cloud. Do TRCX. Tell me a little bit about TRCX. Give me a little bit. Give me a little bit. Fisker. Bearish. The gamer head. Third time? Was it your third time? I don't see it, man. You're lying. Where you at, man? Trisha! We're doing Palantir. Ladies first. All right. What's your onion on LSD? What's my onion on LSD? Well, here's the thing, man. If you take LSD, you know, things might start looking like onions, okay? Okay, man? All right? Bet. SOS popping, baby. Yes. Sundial. All right, y'all. Give me a little more. Give me a little more. Whoever gives me some good stuff. Can you look if it's good looking? If it's good looking to stay around, not financial advice. Yeah, I should do a little, but we can take a look at SQ. Fisker stock, how's it? It's gonna rock it. It's gonna rock you, but cool. BB of yours. What do you think about Snap tomorrow's? LSD had me misspelling left. LSD, hell yeah, man. I feel you. I feel you. I'm on it right now, man. No, I don't do drugs. Can you do Neo? Yeah, man. Of course we're going to do Neo. You crazy? You thought you wanted to do Neo? Trisha, what's up, girl? What's up? How is California? All right, bet. Let's keep going. Tesla. We're going to do Tesla. I got a few in the pipeline, guys. We're going to do Tesla, DNT, Palantir, and SQ, and then whatever's next. Maybe Fisker, because that guy was fiending. All right, Tesla. Man, what y'all worried about Tesla for, man? The market's selling off, okay? Everything's low right now. Tell me where Tesla's going. It's going to the moon. What do you think? It's going right here, baby. See this? This is the gang. This is the gang of gangsters that we're developing on the 9 to 5 Trader channel. And we're going to go to the moon together. And we're going to be rich. And I'm going to show you how. But only if you're a Patreon member. Now check this out. Boom. Volume. I like it. It's been steady. It's Tesla, man. It's Tesla. Well, how much more you need? Check this out. Momentum, yes. It is picking up negative momentum. Let's get it the best buy possible. I'm not saying it's a good buying opportunity now. I'm saying you better get it while it's low, okay? Not financial advice. Now check this out. RSI, low. Low, 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 low. It's Tesla, guys. Come on now. Now, there's obviously some things going around the world with semiconductors, all that good stuff. I get it, okay? It's Tesla, okay? I don't care. It's Elon Musk. We're fine. He's a revolutionary. He's a pioneer. He's making revolutionary plays. I just made up revolutionary as a word. Now, you can see we're in very negative momentum. I get it, okay? Let's keep letting it sell off. Let it sell off, man. It's fine. If you're looking to enter in, obviously, if you're already in it now, then you just got to be patient, right? What was your plan in the first place? Is your plan to hold it long term? Then what are you worried about? Just wait. Wait till your plan's done, okay? Execute to your plan, okay? Just like anything in life. Stick to the plan. Don't half-ass anything. Full ass, okay? Okay, so stick to your plan. Now, you can see I've drawn in these key levels before, and I think they're holding true, okay? 659.60. Okay, and this spans all the way across for this stock. I just like to draw more interim so you guys can see a little bit of a better picture. Let's go to the 5-day and let's talk about it. So you can see a lot of the volume has been essentially in these top 2 channels up here. Now we did dip out of it a little bit, and again, this is part of the market. The market is cooling right now, okay? It's selling off, it's freaking out. Every reaction in the stock market is an overreaction. This is an overreaction in my opinion. You can see we dipped through it. Big deal. Okay, we're gonna keep coming back up at some point in time. I'm not saying you can't keep selling off though. Okay, be careful. It's been very volatile lately. Okay, we've been experiencing swings anywhere from 5% there, 4% there, 4% there, 5% there. So this thing's been very volatile. It makes sense. So is the market. Okay, Tesla, in my opinion, is long. Very bullish company. You got to eat damn mind if you're going to doubt this company, because everyone who has doubted it has gotten their ass kicked. Now check this out, right? I think this is the next channel we need to get back into. Let's get past 659, 660. Let's get re-entered into this bad boy. And then we need to get past 708 and then 741's on your next stop. Of again, taking a big picture, right? Big look here. This company, it's fine, right? It's selling off. So is the market. Everyone is selling off right now, generally speaking, right? Obviously, there's outliers. I get it. That's fine. But Tesla ain't going nowhere. Okay, 2 year. Boom. Where's Tesla going? All right. So, right. Sometimes sell-offs are worse than others. Okay. This is a big ass one. I get it. That's fine. It's still positive. Okay. What's your plan? Is your plan to hold it for 2 years? Then hold it for 2 years. Okay. You'll be all right. It's Tesla. Okay. Again, I'm just again, where are we at 2 years from now? All right, even at this current sell-off, right? You're already 15x your account, and this was 2 years. This isn't even 2 years total. This is the 2 year chart. This isn't even a 2 year span. And from 2 years ago, less than 2 years ago, up till today's price during this big ass sell-off, you're still 15x on your account. It's Tesla. Let's go, baby. Some pullbacks are more aggressive than others. Let me just double check things here. All right, we got Joe. What's up, Joe? Thanks for supporting, man. New to your channel. Love your info. Yeah, man. I'm usually a little more active typically on my streams, but I think I'm getting sick, honestly. So I'm a little fatigued right now. Very dehydrated. I'm looking at a penny stock. I think it's underestimated. Can I get your thoughts on Razif? R-A-Z-F-F. Of course you can, boss. First, I'm going to do... Let me do Palantir, if that's okay with you, and then we'll get right to yours, okay? We're going to do a good one on it. But I got to get my girl Trisha, man. Ladies first. Plus, she's a big-time channel supporter, and you're going to be the next one. Okay, I don't forget. Palantir, boom. I like Palantir long-term, guys. This is personally on my watch list heavy. I like to trade this throughout the day when I get opportunities to. Okay, work's been kicking my ass. Check this out, boom. Volume last month. It's been picking up, okay? My wife, Kathy Wood, okay? Trisha, don't get jealous. But my wife, Kathy Wood, she keeps buying into this bad boy, and she's buying in heavy. She's buying in heavy on these dips, okay? So I do like that, okay? Moon gang. Now, the fact that Kathy's been buying into it makes me feel a little bit better, okay? Especially, I'm a big ARK fan. I believe in what they're doing. They're forward thinking. They like innovative stocks, and they make really good plays, okay? I think they just jumped another 95 million into Zoom today after their big pullback, okay? This is the next Warren Buffett. My wife, Kathy Wood. Now, I like it long term. I think it's very discounted right now, in my opinion. I think this stock could easily 2x in the next 90 days, okay? Again, not financial advice. That's just based on the due diligence that I've done. Now, check this out. Boom, baby, right? Momentum. It's been bullish, but it's been kind of flat, but it's been steady. So that's a good thing. I'm optimistic. We need to erase some of these damn things in here. Okay, so check this out. Rsi, not too bad. Okay, it's in about that halfway point. Not terrible. Okay, I always just like to get things at the best buy possible. Now you can see aftermarket today, after hours. Boom. Buyers are regaining control. That is substantial. Very bullish. Double stick reversal candlestick pattern here. Next thing I'm waiting for is if we can get above my teal line here, my 9-day moving average. I think we're going to break through 24.6. Okay, these are the key levels that I've been seeing the last week. Right, 22.8 as a floor, 24.6 as a midpoint, and 27.26 as that resistance. Okay, this is proportionate to the last about 10 days. Now, I think we're finally breaking out of this channel. We saw a nice gap up, and I don't know what that result is. And now we're entering back into this bad boy up here. So what do you think we need to do next? Huh? We need to get back up to 27.26. So, you know, a lot of the volume's been down here. I think we need to take it up a notch. Okay, we need to get the atmospheric range. But you can see it's already kind of reached that peak. It consolidated a little bit, but it's still in moon mode, right? It found this previous resistance level as a new support. and then we bounce right off that bad boy, and now we're still looking bullish, okay? We're still well above my moving average line, my EMA line, and even on the big chart, we're already approaching it as we speak. So again, I'm gonna wait for a little more candlesticks around this region, and I'll probably hop into this bad boy. Palantir, let's go. Okay, let's take a look at RAZFF. This looks really good. This looks really good long term. Okay. Joe, first of all, thank you for the support. I greatly appreciate it, man. I wish you caught me on a better night when I'm way more fired up, okay? I'm usually way more fired up, to be honest with you. I have not been sleeping. A lot of reasons, but it's okay. We're still here, and we're getting to the stomps. Rsi. Appreciate you being new to the channel. Hope you smash that like button and that subscribe button, baby, because I will take care of you daily. I'm looking at a penny stock. I think it's underestimated. Yes, man. Now, I don't know a lot about this company, but guys, this is a sleeper. I'm going to keep it on my watch list. Check this out. Boom. I don't mess a lot with pennies, but if it looks this good technically, I like it. Volume has been increasing consistently over the last few months, okay? For this company, that's pretty good. Now, it's in the 100,000, 150,000 volume. It's pretty low, especially based on my criteria. We can see on average, it's holding above my 180-day moving average. It's holding above this moving average like a machine. This thing is a tank. This thing is clearly holding a dynamic support along my moving average. And then if I have to redraw that in, right, just imagine that green line straight, basically. I can't even mimic it, okay? So I think we're sitting very nice at that level. I like the way it's looking, man. I think this is a gorgeous swing trade play, but you got to hold it for about a month. And you can see this thing is just a comeback king. This is your epitome of buy low, sell high. So with that being said, right, if we buy this low next, where can we hit next? So I'm going to draw on a few levels, and then let's see. And I want to draw them straight for you, because I think there's dynamic resistance there, but there could be more than one, and I'm going to show you why. So dynamic support's there. I feel good. There it is. Now we're straight. And then I feel like there's a level there as well, and you can argue that there's one more. Generally, about right there near that all-time high of about 47. I want to call it $47, but it's 0.047, okay? I think either way, right? I think we're sitting in a nice ascending channel pattern. We've been consistently following suit. Higher highs, and every time we get near, we consolidate like a beast, or we drop off significantly. Higher highs and higher lows, nonstop. Now, in my opinion, this looks like a really good swing trade play. I don't know how it works as a day trade play, so let's take a look at the 5-day. And as you can see, man, again, with these low volume stocks, it's very interesting. You know, the way the candlesticks move, right? It's just they move so quick and in a hurry, and they just jump like hell, because again, they're not as liquid. So even though when things are more liquid, they move faster, theoretically speaking, but that's the risky kind of run, is because, like, you know, honestly, if one person has enough money, they can move this on their own. Now, one thing that I do like is that we were sitting in this descending channel pattern relative to the last 10 days for this company, the last 2 weeks, and we did break through that dynamic resistance. So this is a very bullish move right here. So I do like the way things are looking. But again, remember we talked about on the big chart, okay? I don't know what your play is with this, if you're a long-term or a swing trader. If I was a swing trader, right, I think it's looking for good signs of bouncing off here like it historically has been. You know, we could hold this for a few days, few weeks, and then we get a nice 32% run. So that's what I like about Rsi Inc. And man, feel free to join our Discord channel. See if you can comment on one of my videos below, and I'll try to take care of you. All right. So I have a Discord channel. It's nearly 1,000 members. It's Patreons only. I might reopen it and just kind of make it exclusive for some people to get in. Okay, depending on who you are. So again, guys, right now the Discord channel is closed tight. It's for Patreons only. But if you have been a very good supporter on my channel, you've been doing the super chats, you've been sticking with all the live streams, we might get you in there. Okay, I think we'll take care of you. But the Patreons will still have their exclusive access. Okay, you got to earn that. Okay, they pay for that. That's the service they get. That's the value that I will provide for them, which is trade signals and exclusive private live streams and things like that. So if you are interested, give me a holler. Thank you for sharing. Let's go. CCIV, already covered it, boss. Financial trades, I did cover CCIV. Check it out after I post the video, brother. Why are you spamming? Trisha, don't get jealous, all right? Because Kathy's my wife. I know you're jealous. That's fine. That's fine. I'm here for you, all right? I'm here for you live, matter of fact, okay? Kathy's out back. Kathy! Yeah, I don't know. She ain't listening again. Damn it. Dang, I typed SNT to DNT. We got to do DNT. Guys, DNT is what's up. Delta Airlines Inc. Dell. That is not right. You met S&T? Guys, we got S&T on deck. Let's. S&T ain't right either. Okay, who's next? Gino. AMC. What's up, brother? Can really go wrong with any stock that has been selling off. Each time I buy a dip, there's another. Okay, guys, we're going to talk about the market. Let's talk about the market, and then we'll get back to the stocks because, guys, I'm going to learn you a little bit tonight, okay? It's important that we understand what's going on with the big picture. We're going to start off with the Nasdaq. Holy, okay. Give me a second, guys. And this is why the live stream was late, because my computer's bugging out. The Nasdaq 100 futures, guys, this is an index, okay? There are five major indices you can refer to, mostly three. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, the S&P 500, and the Nasdaq 100. Okay, these are your futures. You could also look at the VIX, which is the volatility index. You can also look at the Russell 2000. The Russell 2000, small cap. The VIX is volatility. Typically, the higher the VIX, the more the market is selling off. It's like an inverse, okay? The Nasdaq 100 futures, the top 100 tech companies internationally, not just U.S. companies. The S&P 500, the 500 most valued companies in the United States pretty much are all U.S. companies. It represents 80% of the United States stock market. And then the Dow Jones Industrial Average is the 30 like biggest, most influential companies. Okay, that's mostly blue chips, commodities, right? Banks, oil, and retail. Okay, I like the Nasdaq 100 because I think it's a little more relevant, especially with a lot of the stocks we've been looking at already. The Nasdaq 100 has been very aggressive lately. Really quick, guys, let's talk about the market. So again, what's happening is bonds. Okay, bonds again. Bonds are going up. The 10-year bond is what you guys got to refer to. It went up 50 basis points today. 50 basis points is just it's like 0.50. Okay, so 50 basis points is like kind of like 50 cents is the way you can look at it. Okay, so whenever they say that, that's what that means. Now that's been going up. Okay. And the reason why the Nasdaq has been feeling it more than other indices in particular is because so the Nasdaq is full again. Look at it as the tech sector. Okay, if you're looking at any tech stock, any innovative company, look at the Nasdaq 100. Now, as you can imagine, a lot of the stocks in this industry, they borrow a lot more money. Okay, a lot more R&D, a lot more manufacturing, all that good stuff. Okay, they borrow a lot more money, so they really rely on bonds. And because the bonds are increasing in interest rate, that means it's costing more to borrow. So again, it's causing fear. They're freaking out. They're like, shit, okay, well, I'll bet. And then it's just a compounding factor. Now, the reason why bonds are going up is because there's fear of market inflation coming, okay? So they're kind of pushing the Fed right now to say, hey, because the Fed can kind of control the rates, right, in detrimental ways for the future going forward, but they can mitigate the bond rates, but they're probably not going to, okay? We're going to keep pushing Powell, but he probably won't because he thinks this is just temporary. In my opinion, I think it is pretty temporary. I think this is an overreaction entirely. Now, we saw this again, right? That's part of what this was right here. We saw that bond rate. We're like, shit, right? And that's part of what this was too. The bonds are going up, damn it. And then we kind of like, yeah, no, I'll get out of here. America recovered. And then again, we're like, oh shit, bonds. So there's, again, it's volatility. It's part of the market. That is why it's selling out. Now, this isn't a market crash yet, okay? The definition of a market crash is when the market goes down 10% or more within a day or a few days worth of time, okay? Now, guys, understand this. This section right here, the market was naturally correcting. We wanted to pull back here. It's healthy. The problem is as we started to recover a little bit right here, right, we followed with a big-ass sell-off because that's when the bonds hit us. And that's kind of the whole situation here. We try to recover again the bonds. So the only thing that I'm afraid of too is that we are very low below this exponential moving average I like to refer to. So the price strength is increasing, but in the negative direction. Okay, so be cognizant of that. Now, again, a lot of this is market fear. The bonds getting higher, okay, that's seriously like there's nothing actually happening there fundamentally. It's all theoretical. It's all predictive. Like people think it's going to happen, right? It's anticipation of inflation coming. Now, I'd expect some things to happen in the next few days, right? Stimulus bill, all this other crap. And as the world reopens, right, can we see the bonds finally chill out? But again, that's part of what's going on from a high level, okay? You need to dig a little bit deeper. There's a lot more to what I'm saying. That's just a high level to get you started. Now, the key levels I'm seeing on the Nasdaq is 12, 12,750. Okay. The next one I'm seeing is 12,500. 12,500 is a big level, guys. If we get down to 12,500, we are in definition a market crash, okay? But again, I think we're going to be okay long term, okay? And there's a couple of reasons why. Now, again, we were naturally correcting here. So I'm not going to include this part. It doesn't make sense to. So we need to start from right here. What I'm going to do is draw down. Okay, this little box that pops up on my screen tells me percent as I'm tracing this line. Down here at 1250, it's negative 9.68%. We're almost 10%. So technically, by definition, a market crash, if we go any lower on the Nasdaq, is about, give me a second here. So about 12,320. Okay, I just don't like 12,500 because it's just pretty damn low, but we are approaching it right now. Okay, but again, we'll probably get tested on the way. Now let me drive some common sense into you. Okay, check this out. Boom, 2 years. This thing's gonna go up. America always goes up. America always wins. Warren Buffett. Great Depression. Okay, got through that. Multiple recessions, multiple wars, world wars. Okay, global pandemic. Guys, we get through everything. It's fine. We're going to be up over time, net overall. That's why I'm as an investor, I'm fine. I'm chilling. I expect this shit to happen over time because my plan is to hold the shit that I'm in for 2 years or more. So I'm going to stick to my plan. Too bad. Sometimes market sell-offs are more aggressive than others. Guys, nothing should surprise you if you know what you're doing. You didn't guys, right here, boom. Some market sell-offs are more than others. Some are global pandemics. Some are bonds. It is what it is. It's going to go back up. We'll be okay. It always goes back up. It always does. It always does. Over 90% of the time since the conception of the stock market back over 200 years ago. We're fine. Okay? Yes, it sucks. I get it. But if you're an investor, you need to stick to your plan. Okay? You're not a real investor if you're freaking out about this right now. You're not a real investor if your plan was to hold it for years. Now, if you are a real investor and your plan was to sell it around this time and then unfortunately it took a dip before you got out, then you just got to wait a little bit tighter. You got to hang a little bit longer. But guys, you're fine. This is part of the game. If you didn't expect the market to pull back at some point as you were holding a security for multiple years, you got your damn mind. Okay, it's gonna happen. All right, just trying to drive some confidence in you guys. Okay, I know I'm sounding harsh, and I'm just a very direct person. I'm just being honest with you because I've done this long enough, done this for years. Okay, and this is nothing different. Same shit, different day. Same shit, different month. Same shit, different year. It always happens, guys. Global pandemic. Okay, it ain't gonna get worse than that. Okay, this ain't another global pandemic, so I'd chill off that. Okay, I don't think it'll get that bad. Then on top of that, even if we still fucking move mode after global pandemic, okay? Hopefully that helps you guys out. Let's talk to y'all. How you doing? Give me more than 4 letters, man. All right, just IMO kind of sketchy. I know the crypto DNT, but he's not charting crypto, bro. Yo, please go to District DNT. It's rising as hell. It's rising high as hell. That's not good if it's rising, okay? It's not always a good thing. You gotta remember that. It's probably rising because Bitcoin's probably rising. You gotta remember that, okay? Trisha! Where are 3 places you want to go and do something when everything 100% opens back up to normal? Yeah, Rocky, this is good. Let's have a little trivia in here, man. Guys, when you mix it up, we don't need to be serious all night. We will be. But let's mix it up a little bit. All right? Let's get your boy in here. Guys, we'll get back to the stocks. Hang with me. Just smash that like button, okay? It's a long stream. I got to take breaks once in a while and chill with you guys, all right? Where are 3 places you guys want to go when we're 100% back and open? Let me tell you, I want to go to Las Vegas, okay? I want to go somewhere tropical and sip on some drinks. I'll probably still do that anyways, though. I don't care because they won't have masks wherever it's tropical. Nobody gives a shit. I want to go to some concerts or something, man. I want to be with crowds of people. I want to go to the nightclub. I want to go to the clubs or some shit. Shake my ass. I don't know. I want to go do something. Damn it. Probably the biggest for me, though, honestly, is sports. Okay? I want to go to a damn football game. I want to go to my Vikings. I want to go to a pro football game where it's actually full capacity, really bad. I miss that big time. NFL games, NCAA games. I miss sports a lot in person. Okay, probably some athletic venue for me. Probably some event, so some kind of concert. You know, some rave or some shit. I like EDM. Not EDM. I like house. Like I went to Tiesto in Vegas and it was just shit's crazy. Okay, still got that energy somehow at this age. Okay, but either way, let's go. And then yeah, the beach as always. I was going to that shit during the pandemic though. I don't give a fuck. Yo, I will check out DNT Raj. You need to chill, man. It's all right, man. We got a long stream. It's okay, man. Just try not to hype people on it because, you know, things do run up all the time aggressively. So you got to be very careful, okay? Because if it's running up now, we're probably too late. We got to get it when it's you know, when it's kindling, not when it's at the peak of the flame, okay? Rajan, what's up, man? Thanks for supporting. Would you analyze Melee for me, please? Yeah, let's do it, man. Tahiti. Yeah, dude, I want to go to Tahiti. Oh, my God. I want to go so bad. G-Nog, yes, Martin. What's up, man? We'll do G-Nog. Okay, we got MELI at bat. We got G-Nog on deck. We'll try to do DNT because Raj is a fiend. All right, let's do it. Give me a sec. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to pull up a different charting software. I should probably have it ready anyways in case somebody wants to see another ticker symbol I can't get up. So I'm going to see TradingView has it. Stanley, appreciate you, man. Hey, man, what do you think of Clove? Yeah, the market is full of fear, but buying the dip. Thank you, Stanley. Preach. We'll take a look at Clove, man. Gotta help the fiends. I know, Trisha. Good Lord, dude. This is the biggest fiend I've seen. I'm fiending too, so I hear him. I'll just give you shit, Ross. But you know, be very careful. Don't be in. This is why the 96% fail, because something's running up and then they jump in and then it takes a shit. So you know, be very careful. Okay. I typed in Raj. I typed in Raj for the ticker symbol. What was it again? DNT? DMT? You're taking DMT, brother? Okay. Let's take a look. Don't do drugs. 0.2%, man. You're spamming my chat over this? Come on, man. I don't see it. Yeah, guys, I don't even. This thing ain't running, dude. Hold on. Yeah, man. You sure it's running? All right, guys, I'm going to give you a little taste of this. All right, y'all tell me what you think. All right, we're going to look at the 5-day. We're going to look at the 5. We're going to look at the. All right, guys, here it is, man. DNT. To the moon. Hold on, let me pull up the chat for this. I gotta see this. All right, guys, here we go. DNT to the moon right now. You see it? It's going, guys. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Trash stream. Hold on. Let's see. Let's check out your YouTube real quick, man. Hold on. Let's hold on. Let's get up here, man. Let's see your YouTube. Let's see it, man. Trash stream. Yeah, man, I bet. How many subs you got, man? Who are you streaming with right now, man? How you doing? Let's see. Hold on. I'm looking you up on YouTube. I can't even find you. You're so shitty. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking clown. You piece of shit. Hold on. Let's get you way out of here. Put user in timeout. Hold on. How do I block him? I can't even find your username to block you. You're such a piece of shit. Get the fuck out of my stream, you garbage bag. All right. Yeah, dude. All right, this thing's going to the moon, guys. Just you know, get in when you can. Don't miss out. D&T. All right, let's jump to sorry, Ed. I'll get you. Thank you for supporting, man. I'm just getting behind you. We gotta do melee. Moon gang. All right. Stream is trash. Go find another one then. I mean, you know, use common sense. Fuck out of here. All right, check this out. Volume, very steady, man. I do like it. I do like it long term. Looks good, man. It has been appreciating very well. It does look like it is kind of reciprocating also if that market sell off, okay? So, again, I'm taking this with a grain of salt. If this market sell off wasn't happening, you know, where are we next, right? This thing has been appreciating nonstop. It looks really good, man. Volume has been nonstop increasing. We're holding above 1 million consistently. Looks really good. Earnings did very good on earnings. Wow. Okay. Not too, oh no, wait, hold on. See, I hate thinkorswim because it shows me a green color text. I thought it was good. Okay, maybe it was good, but it doesn't like they did hot on, I believe, revenue. Okay, so be cognizant of that. Now check this out. Okay, momentum is dying down just a little bit. Okay, or momentum is bearish. Okay, and it is increasing a little bit. Okay, so that's what I meant by dying down in terms of the bullish momentum. Rsi Indicator does look pretty cheap right now. Okay, makes sense. Right, we saw on the big chart how this thing has been nonstop increasing. So it does look pretty good, man. Unfortunately, the market's selling off, right? So buy it when you can, not financial advice, okay? The market, again, I talked about it earlier. I was preaching. I'm telling you, the market is going to recover. We're fine. Nice dynamic support here. I think we need to get back up to that bad boy. But if I were you, I'd probably draw something in like that just so you have a reference when we do get back into moon mode. Let's talk about more interim. Let's go to the 10-day, actually. Let's go to the 20-day. I'm going to go back to the big picture because the reason why I zoomed in is because I want to draw on these key levels for you that I think we're clearly seeing. So there's one right here at about 1725, you can call it, if you want to round up, okay? Found it multiple times as a resistance level. Found it here as a support. A lot of consolidation here. And found it more interim as a resistance level prior to this bounce of the sell-off that we're seeing, okay? So I like that level there. Now, I think the next level we'll see, if we do start to come back up, which we will, okay, I don't know when, is about that 1570. Again, if you want to round up. Support there, resistance there, consolidation here, support here, and then I'd argue we're at it right now. Yes, we're technically a little bit below it, but again, this is on the big picture, and again, it doesn't always have to exactly touch it down to the millimeter, okay? It can bounce right off. You know, sometimes it's technically sound like that, but usually like it can come through a little bit and then get right back to it. So I think we're at it now, in my opinion. Let's go to the 10-day. Again, look, I drew this on the big picture and you can even see, right? It's not exact, but it's pretty damn close. So again, I think we're interim, right? Especially the last 10 days, about 5 days, last week. We've been sitting in this channel right here in between 1570 and about 1725. Now, what I want to see here, right, and it does look like we are kind of recovering prematurely, at least power hour and then a little bit after market hours, as we are starting to find already a floor here. We're bouncing just prematurely at about 1518. We're already starting to creep back up towards that 1570. So I want to see if we can bounce off this bad boy, re-enter back into this channel, okay? And if we do re-enter into this back into this channel, that's really good because once we have candlesticks above this 9-day EMA line here, it's typically signs of a price reversal, okay? It's called confirmation in my book. So we need to get back up into this bad boy. And I think once we're up in here, we're looking pretty good, especially on the big picture. But in my opinion, boss, taking a big step back, looking at the big picture wise, I think we're sitting really good. We just have a lot more to run back up till we're back above this dynamic support. But once we're above it, man, I'm very bullish. I don't even know anything about this company, Mercado Libre Inc. Yeah, so ticker symbol MELI, guys, for your reference. It does look good. It does, in my opinion, okay? So I do like a long-term good pick, man. Appreciate you. And I do appreciate your support. Rejan. I hope I said your name right, man. Stanley. Pescador. I butchered that. Clove. Yeah, we talked about Clove. I'm a little nervous. And we'll jump into it really quick here. So here's Clove, okay? The only thing, again, this is outside looking in, not aware of any catalyst. I'm going to tell you why I'm a little bit nervous about Clove, okay? Just because it does look like, right, so that market sell-off was happening more around here, okay? about here. You can see it's kind of had a bunch of those the last 2 months, 3.5 months. So, you know, I need to know what's been going on here. There's something going on here, okay? Feels like we did try to recover, right? But I'd say net overall, it's just been dumping. I don't know what's going on. Again, outside looking in. Maybe they have some good catalysts up and coming. Maybe this is a good time to buy in. Maybe FDA is in process right now. Maybe this thing's cooling off from this huge run up still that we saw, right? And it's approaching more of a true value. And I did consider that, but then when I took a step back and looked at the 2-year chart, we're at all-time lows, okay? We refused to come below about $10, and now we're at $8, okay? Very, very concerning for me on the big chart, okay? Just again, not trying to freak you out, okay? That's just my opinion. Now, I drew in these levels, okay, and I feel really good about them. I'm going to tell you why. So 806, 802, about that all-time low, I think we're sitting there now, okay? Now, the next level I see is about 914, okay? The reason I feel good about that is because we wicked down on it in the past, right? Prematurely, and then we've touched it multiple times here, more interim, and we also consolidated a lot at it, more interim. So 914 is holding very strong. I think it looks pretty good. And then you got 1050, okay? Not bad, guys, right? A lot of consolidation here. We also had a nice bounce there. So again, Clove, long-term, just, again, big picture, I'm just a little freaked out. I don't know what's going on though, okay? Outside looking in, do not get offended, please. I'm just trying to help you out. So check this out. Momentum is dying down just a little bit, or momentum is increasing in the bearish direction. So I'm a little concerned with that. Rsi Indicator is pretty high right now, okay? So be pretty low right now, damn it. So be careful, okay? It's low, looks favorable, but again, be careful because it is in pretty nice negative momentum right now, if you call it nice. Here's last week. And you can see, right, we're touching everywhere that I drew on the big chart. So with that being said, I think we need to bounce, and it does look like we are prematurely at about that 806 or that all-time low at about 802. Let's see if we can start getting some nice momentum. We need to get past 914. We need to get back up here, okay? Otherwise, we might be in trouble if we keep experiencing all-time lows, okay? Just FYI there. Let's get back into here, and then next stop is 1050, okay? I hope that was helpful. D&T, guys. All right. Damn, man. I'm off my game. All right. Let's go. I opened the wrong top. What? You said D&T, man? Thank you, man. Good DD. I'm glad it helped, man. I'm glad. Get him. Get him. This is entertaining. Love it. I know, like, definitely not trash. Thank you for backing me up. I was like, if it's that, first of all, if it's trash, why are you wasting your energy telling me it's trash? Just go to the top right and click the X button, bud. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Some people are just pieces of shit, and they, you know, I can't imagine his life outside of this YouTube live stream. I mean, he's talking shit through a YouTube live stream, you know? I wonder how he's doing in real life. Just speaks volumes about people. It's hilarious. Yeah, there he is, that little trash bag. The fuck out of here, you piece of shit. Oh, Raj, I opened the wrong stop. Damn, you're still feeding? Getting real street in here. I like it. I'm not street, girl, all right? But I can be. I'm just real. I'm real. Let's go. Hold on, I got to cover my boy Ed. Appreciate all you do, man. You are the rocket to the moon. Moon gang! Can you do Transerix? Is that the TR, what was that, TRNX? Fuck. Ed, pump it down here. I'm going to get you. I'm going to do a little bit freestyling here, though. TRNX, maybe? Transerix. Oh, tried using common sense. It usually works. I wasn't sure. Damn it, this DNT shit. All right, guys, let me give DNT one more, okay? I typed in DNT, man. Oh, it's because I'm on Forex. Let's go to crypto. Reset. DNT. So what, Coinbase? It's right here. Gotcha. Okay. What are you on the 5-day? Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so here's the fiend stock. So Raj, DNT. So I'm not too familiar with TradingView, right? I need to get the 30-day free trial, but you can see, gosh, man, I'm just not used to this. Give me a second. Okay, guys, here's the last 5 days for 5 days for DNT. Let's try this trend line here. Y'all can watch how shitty I am on this. So it does look like we're up 3%. How do you read this? Okay, well, it looks like we're up. Looks good. Let's see. Let's look at the 1 month. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, I'm just kind of confused, man. I don't know. It's running nice the last, probably week or two, but this isn't different than anything else. And in my opinion, on average, it's been going down the last month. It's just running nice in the small ends that you're looking at. But be careful, man. It's just a little nice run, okay? It doesn't mean it's to the moon necessarily. Now, if you're a day trader, yeah, probably. So grab it while it's hot. Otherwise, you can't handle it. Get out the kitchen. All right, let's go to the next one. I hope you're done fiending. What's Transarix, man? Somebody help me. Oh, shoot, we got more super chats. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let me grab Transarix. And, guys, thank you, the Colossus and Bill. Bill is rich, okay? He's always supporting. So I'm definitely going to get Bill up in here, baby. So let's go back up. Ed. Oh, man. Let me Google this because I can't remember the ticker symbol. Smash that like button, guys. You're lacking. You're lacking on the like, okay? 9 o'clock. Gosh, man. I wish I had more energy tonight. TRXC. Okay, gotcha. Excuse me. That bright ass light on my face. Okay. Transarix. Oh, yeah, it's curving. Oh, buddy. Something's going on. Okay. Oh, buddy. Even on the big picture. Holy shit. Okay. Transarix. Something's going on, man. Some catalyst. Volume's kind of coming out of nowhere. Is it manipulation? Probably not, because it's been holding steady for about the last, month or two. About 2 months, okay? Looks good, man. Now, earnings are coming up on 3/6 after hours, okay? 3/16, sorry. Now, it feels like momentum has been sitting good. Makes sense. This thing's pushing like a machine. RSI is a little higher than I'd like, okay, if you're looking to enter in at a good point. And again, this is proportionate to the big chart. One thing that I do like, it has been sitting bullish, okay? And it's rejecting nicely off my moving average line here, okay? So it's saying F out of here. I'm still in moon mode, and it corrected nicely off this 180-day moving average that I like to refer to. Now let's drop a little bit closer here. Yeah, this is a good chart right here. Okay. So I'm going to draw on a few levels, boss, and then we will take it from there. Just give me a little bit here. Okay. You tell them about my game tonight. I'm usually just cranking, guys. I apologize. It's a lot of fatigue. I think we're going to test there next. Okay. So, right, something's going on, okay? It's running nice. Buyers are in this bad boy. Something is going on. These are the key levels I'm seeing, boss. $3.35, $4, and $4.85. I think we test that $4.85 even after this big push, okay? And then if we break through, we're just in moon mode. We'll probably test next, probably about here at about $5.35, okay? This is $5.38, $5.35, just like the round, make it clean for you. Now, let's see what's going on. Let's go back to the big picture. Okay, I'll tell a little bit bigger story. Now, one thing that I do like, right, this EMA line, we're well above it. It's honestly, on the big picture, it's probably at a decent entry point, in my opinion, but you got to be a little bit careful, okay? I think it's kind of sitting at that still. I want to wait till there's at least more candles about here, okay? So you see this gray oval I drew? I want to wait till there's candles about there, and then I'm also going to make sure that I'm paying attention to my RSI indicator because it is extended right now, okay? So it's down for a pullback, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen anytime soon, okay? Just means proportionally to the last 180 days, it's pretty overbought right now. But next thing I'm going to wait for, if I'm looking for a good entry, I'm going to wait till it gets to about that level here. Let's call it about 5. I'd say it's probably a little bit higher up here, honestly, about 5.10, 5.15. That's when I would like to buy in. And then just be cognizant of that level on the way up here. Okay, I think we'll touch that 5.38 at some point in time in the near future, but we might just keep blowing through it. So that's TRXC. Again, I don't know what's going on. Now, one thing that's catching my eye as well is this nice dynamic support as well. Okay, let's just keep that in mind for the future to come. I do like that. And again, it's probably something you can refer to if this bad boy does start selling off, especially since it's coinciding with this movement going this direction, right? So if we were to sell off in the near future, right, it'd be somewhere along this line here, right? It's not going to be like straight below it here or something, right? Unless it just gaps down overnight. But either way, okay, that's what I like. I do like that the catalyst is coming up, and it does look like it is starting to find momentum back, okay? And this is during a market sell-off period. So something's going on with this company. It does look good, man. I'm going to keep it on my list. The Colossus. Thank you, man. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Ed. Sorry, man. Thank you for supporting. And I hope that TA worked good for you, man. I hope it did. I just try to cover it high level because the main thing I want you guys to get out of a TA is I want you to get some key levels if you're looking for some good entry points. And then I want to talk about whether or not it is a good entry point at the time being, because the hard part about these technical analyses is like, I don't know what your guys' plan is, right? I can give you way more in depth or give you a little bit better of a, of an analysis if I know if your plan's like longer term or swing trading or just like day trading, okay? It really depends on what it is. So that helps me out a lot in terms of your interpretation. So again, I just come at this outside looking in. Here's what I'm seeing now. If you're looking to get in today kind of assumption. And then I also look at the big chart and say like, hey, if you're in it now, or if you're looking to get into it soon, here's probably what might happen next. So that's kind of how I approach my technical analysis. If you guys are ever curious. The Colossus bought some workhorse after the Postal Service deal failed. Stock went low. I figured it'd rise up again in the future. 600K share by ARK. Oh, okay, so ARK jumped in. Ooh, interesting. That's interesting. And I got to do GNOG at some point. I did do DNT, guys. That was the Fiend stock we had to pull up Trading View for. Raj, man, I'm just giving you shit, but help me out, man, because, you were kind of freaking me out. You're hyping it like it was like tripling or something, up 300%. But it was just going on a nice run, more interim. So I don't know, man. You might know more than me though, okay? And obviously you can probably just write Bitcoin with any crypto, theoretically speaking. So Bitcoin's going up, moon. So workhorse. Okay, let's take a look at workhorse. So yeah, the postal deal service did kill them. Okay, and Bill, I appreciate you. I'm gonna get to you, boss. Ed, thank you again, greatly. And then Martin Perez, we're gonna get you too, shooter. Money double in days. Now I am really going. Okay. Bro, the week of down was because the crypto market crashed. That's why it's going down. Bitcoin and other went down. Now Bitcoin rising. When Bitcoin hit 60, DNT will reach 60. That's what I'm saying. Right? So it's just crypto, right? Yeah. It's a cheap crypto. There's a million of them. So just see what Bitcoin's doing and then get a cheaper crypto. And it's like buying Bitcoin, but, for 6 cents. So, okay. Sorry, guys. Workhorse. Just off my game. I'm off it. I did do workhorse already, but we're going to do it again. No, actually, I don't think we did it tonight. Okay. So workhorse took a shit. That's fine. Okay. I do like that ARK bought into it. I was not aware of that. Okay. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. Now, in my opinion, I always thought this was... I thought this was very substantial here, but in my opinion, I think workhorse still has value. Again, people are every reaction is overreaction. Yes, this is big for the company. You also got to understand that they haven't produced a lot of product, if any, yet. Okay, so really all this period is just kind of like, it's very pre-anticipatory, okay? So just be cognizant of that, okay? It's very overvalued. It always has been, but that's a lot of EV stocks, okay? Nothing new, okay? Not to deter this company. Now, I think there's a key level, big picture, okay, at about $15. Okay, I'm going to hold that there for a little bit. Now you can see volume's been picking up a lot, especially around earnings. I don't know how the earnings were, but based on the movement, it doesn't seem like they were terrible. Let's see if Thinkorswim will tell me some shit. Okay, he told me the estimate, but not the result. Okay, got it. Makes sense. And then, MACD indicator, the momentum, right? It's been bullish. I like that. The only thing I'm weary of is that the momentum is dying, but the candles or the stakes are still pretty long. So I do like that, man. Smash that like button before I smash my face. Now, RSI indicator, guys, smash that like button. Damn it. Check this out. RSI indicator, let's turn it up, man. Come on. Come on. Your boy needs to wake up. Moon gang. All right. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Sorry, guys. I've been a little quiet today. I'm out of it, man. I'm out of it. I've been losing sleep over these hot stocks because I'm staying in the kitchen. Let's go. Workhorse. All right. Let's go on fired up. The whiskey, the Coke, the soda is waking me up, brother. All right. We're turning it on. Let's go. I ain't done. Okay. Check this out. $15. I feel good. I think we're sitting at 15. And $15 is telling a pretty big story. You can see, right? We're seeing a lot of consolidation near that point. We're smashing it multiple times, right after this big detrimental pullback. That's really good, man. If you see a pullback that aggressive, any pullback period, wherever the stock bounces off of or tests significantly, that is a significant level, okay? Just high level. Down 50%, and we smashed right there, okay? So that's saying, nope, that's a stopping point. And historically speaking, you can see we've held that bad boy for months on end even at one point in time, okay? So I do like this level. I think 15 we're going to hold. It's going to take a lot of shit to break through 15. So what's going next, okay? So first of all, in my opinion, I like that arc bought in. I like it. Moving average, on average, we're positive, okay? We saw a little bit of tailing off here. That's fine, because on average, it was kind of tailing off, okay? So it makes sense. But long term, it's been increasing. I like that. Let's go smash that like. Now, one thing I want to draw on is the next key level. I feel like there's a key level easily at about $20 in that vicinity, okay? Again, draw this in a little more accuracy when you find time. But I just want to help you out, and I want you to understand why I'm seeing it, right? Just look for all the touches. If you can see the touches fast, that means it's probably a significant level, okay? A little bit of tidbit there. Any experienced trader will tell you that, especially if you're looking at the big chart. And then obviously when you get a more granular view, you get a more granular level, okay? Tune it in. Now, my opinion, right? I think big picture wise, and you can see, right, we're sitting in between 15 and we're really holding near 15. Very more interim in the last week. We're sitting in between about 15 and about 1750, okay? So I think we're sitting in this channel in the last week. Let's get out of this bad boy, right? We poked out of it once. That's fine. We came right back into it, okay? So I think we're sitting in between 15 and 1750 more interim. I think big picture, okay, we're gonna have to find some nice steam at some point in time, but I think either way, this company has plenty of opportunity. And again, we looked at our RSI indicator, this thing, right? It's really cheap right now, proportionally to the last 180 days, right? Catch it when you can. It ain't gonna get much cheaper than this. Very unlikely, okay? I'm not saying that it can't happen, right? Anything can happen in the stock market. That's why it jumped down 50% and nobody knew that was coming, okay? That's the test to that point. But either way, 15 feels really, really strong. It's gonna take a lot of shit to break through that, okay? We might dip through it a little bit. That's fine. I think net overall, big picture, right? Maybe we get to 14 a little bit, 1450, whatever. It doesn't matter. I think high level in this vicinity, it's going to take a lot of shit to get down, okay? So I feel good about it. I think it's at one of the lowest buying opportunities you can get it at for probably a long time. Now, financial advice. Bill Polito. Bill, guys, real quick shout out. Bill's a really big supporter. I do appreciate it, Bill, greatly, okay? I know you're rich. That's fine. That's fine, man. Some of us are rich, okay? Damn it, Bill. Just kidding. No, guys, I make fun of him because he is a big supporter on this channel, so I do appreciate it, man. Let's take a look, man. GELYF engages in automobiles. Purchase Terrafugia. Terrafugia makes the flying car. Long-term stock. Okay, cool. Cars are for sale, I believe, for $400,000. Got a YouTube link if you want to see. Yeah, man, throw me. Let's go, Bill. So, Bill, you kind of remind me of the stock. Kind of reminds me of ACIC a little bit. Okay, for those who don't know, ACIC is robo-taxis, okay? Now, it's a very, very long term. They're probably like a 10 or 20 year stock, but they're going to be in a projected multi-trillion dollar industry, okay? So, something we can look at, okay? Now, let's take a look, man. 400K, that's it? Let's take it out. GELYF. Okay. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, okay? I can tell you it's a long-term stock. Volume's low, that's fine, okay? You're going to be the guy laughing at the end of the day when this thing is sitting at a couple $100 a share. That's fine. Now check this out. Volume has been increasing, so something's there, man. right? Looks like it is reciprocating off the market, and that's fine, right? So totally healthy, right? So I like to don't ignore it, but you know, this stuff I take with a grain of salt, right? Market's taking a shit. This is a culmination of that. This is resulting from the market, right? Assuming that isn't there, right? We're still, and even with it there, look at my moving average. We're still pushing to the fucking moon. Let's go, Bill. Okay, now check this out. Feels like momentum is dying, okay? The bears are dying. Get the hell. They're attacking me. They're airborne. Get the hell out of my face, bears, okay? Because bulls are coming in hot, okay? Bulls are on deck. Let's go. Check this out. Rsi Indicator. Juicy, brother, okay? You're probably already in it because you're a smart guy. And you probably do pretty damn well, but you're probably already in it now. And if you're looking to average down, man, eat it up if you can. Okay. Now I think it's a little premature. I want to wait till, you know, my general rule of thumb, and you know this, man, you've been here. I want to get a little more above this EMA line here. I think we're still a little bit below it, but we're not really that much below it. So I don't think there's strong price action here. And then with the culmination of weak bearish momentum, this thing is just bound for a quick reversal here in the near future. Okay, so things looking very favorable, especially on the big chart for this company. Okay, boss. So I hope that helped out. And again, right, if we want to take a little bit of a closer step in, you can see we are in a descending channel pattern right here, right, big picture wise. But again, I'd argue that it's almost a bull flag pattern as well. And essentially, that's a continuation pattern, guys. So we enter into it with positive momentum, and we exit out of this with positive momentum. Hence, continuing my momentum. And with that being said, it is holding that dynamic support very well. And if we do find confirmation about here, what I indicated before, I want to see if we can break through this dynamic resistance level. If we do, this thing is back onto the moon mode, and it's back on track to that net overall moving up price, moving average price. Okay, it's been moving up on average the last 160 days and pretty aggressively. That's a good pick, Bill. I'm gonna write it down. Thank you for sharing. Bill's got the picks, guys. Okay, I wish I could play music. Damn it, I'm feeling music right now. Ed, thank you. Appreciate you, man. All right, cool. David, I love you, David. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay, I'm gonna wait till we get down there. Is that my dad? Motherfucker! Oh my gosh, you guys are fucking funny. Oh, Martin. What do you got, Martin? Fuck. Thought I wrote it down, man. Martin, your name pops up pretty well. I like that that's your little profile picture. Martin, I don't see you. You're scaring me. Yasmin. Oh, Yasmin's in the house. I recognize that name, Yasmin. I'll get to you. Guys, where's Martin? Damn it. Martin, what'd you give me, bro? Help me, please. Let's talk to you guys for a little bit, okay? You guys cool with that? I guess I'm a shitty streamer, though, according to that fucking trash bag earlier. I don't even know his name. Nobody does, though, so that's fine, right? We're all par. I'm here. I'm out here. Take a tug off that bottle. Take a tug off? Sexton Bear Pig, what's up, man? Or woman, how you doing? Good to hear from you again. I'm glad you joined the stream tonight. Moon Gang! Guys, get your Moon Gang tee merch in the description. Plug. Moon Gang. All right, cool. Yasmin, I got you. You know I'm coming. All right. Moon Gang. You guys get to see my neck, but you get to see this more importantly. All right. You don't need to see me. You need to see this shit. I'm plugging so hard on that merch. Okay, so let's come down a little bit. Love that quickie shot. Dad, I have one question. Why ain't you take any shots, Habib? I feel like I'm drinking alone. You drinking too? Fuck you mean I ain't taking shots, man. Guys, we're going to be running out of soda soon, okay? So guess where we're going to reallocate the support funds? To some more soda. Martin Gaddis. Cool. Okay, Martin Perez, please let me know what you got, brother. Martin Gaddis, I love you, Dad. Yeah, I bet you do. You're trying to kill my liver, damn it. All right, so I'm going to put down one shot here. Okay, Yasmin, smash that like. Yasmin, what's up? How you doing? H-Town, baby. Hope you're staying safe. I hope you made it out of that shitty ass weather you guys had the other week, man. Fuck, that was bad. But Yasmin is a great supporter on this channel. I see you change your picture. I can't tell what it is, but it looks exotic. Thanks for all your time and dedication you put in for us, Hefe. No problem. Anytime, Yasmin. Just dropping to say, keep up the energy. H-Town love, God bless. Smash that like. Woo! Appreciate you, Yasmin, greatly. Thank you for supporting as usual. And guys, I'm very humble just to start off, guys. You don't need to be doing all the super chats, okay? But I love it. Obviously, I love you supporting me, okay? And again, this is it's not about money for me, but when I see stuff like this, it's showing that like I am providing value. It's an affirmation for me is the one way to look at it. Not the fact that there's a price, right, tied to the name. I just like seeing the color. But the point is that it's an affirmation for me that the value I'm providing is valuable. Okay, that's all that means. You can't put a dollar figure on that. This is fulfilling for me. This is why I do this shit. Okay, you can't really just do something consistently for a prolonged amount of time without having passion for it. And any business owner, anybody will tell you that. You know, you can't fake it till you make it. You really can't. Okay. So honestly, that's why I'm not like burnt out and shit. You know, some of my friends are like, I don't get how you manage all this shit and all that. I'm like, dude, it doesn't feel like a job. It doesn't feel like I'm managing anything, right? It's a lot of shit, but you know, I like doing it. So it gives me that extra push that I need through the times that are hard or exhausting for me to be doing some YouTube activities or managing the Discord or whatever it is. So I do appreciate it, guys. Just thought I'd throw that at you. I know we've been kind of diverting here on the TAs, but I do like talking to you guys. I got to take a little bit of a break, okay? I want to stay active with you guys. It's more than just me technical, I'll show this. Okay, I'm not a fucking robot, okay? I'm a human, so I want to talk to you guys. Sir G, he is a Patreon. What's up, brother? Welcome to the Moon Gang, okay? We need to get you one of these, Sir G, okay? I think I'm going to try to get you a discount code because you are a Patreon. You got to get some benefits besides hollering at your boy 24/7. Me and Sir G like to kick it before every market open every day. We talk about some shit. We talk about our plays and we talk about some bullshit such as the market taking a shit today. So what's up? I have some money in Sens. What do you think about it to the moon? Okay, Sens, guys. Let's talk about Sens. And let me scroll down a little bit. Bill, okay, Bill's rich. Okay, Bill, let me get to you really quick here. But Bill, I do like your pick on Geely Automotive. Okay, I did write that down. And let me star it. And I'm going to write Bill right next to it. So, because Bill, I actually had a screenshot of your picks last week too. I do like your picks, man. You're damn good at what you do. I know you are. And I can tell you've been doing it a while too. Sergi, Sens. So guys, we talked about Sens earlier today. But Sergi's a GOAT. So, this is Sensionic Holdings. I'm bullish on them very long term. And this is perhaps one of my most traded stocks. This is a stock I like to have fun with, okay? But I also want to double as an investor as well. Now, I'll probably be buying in a little bit heavier, and I'll probably hold that money to the side for investing just to add to my portfolio. And then I'll also be trading with this as well with some, fun money that I have. So I do like to trade this stock. Why? Because I think it's a little more challenging for me and it's kind of at my level as well in terms of the volatility and things like that, right? It's not too out of my control. Now, here's Sensionic Holdings. Really quick, guys, high level. They offer a product that is not like any other, okay? They offer a product that is 18 times better than the competition. Their competition's current share price is trading at about $400, okay? Dexicom. Okay, so let that sink a little bit. Okay, obviously there's a lot to that, but let that sink a little bit. Okay, now they make a glucose monitoring device. You get this little plastic sensor, you insert it into your arm, you put a little transmitter on top of that, and then it links to your phone. Guess what? This is so if you're a type 1 diabetic, you don't have to get shots anymore. Those guys always have to prick their fingers or their arms or get shots for whatever. And they use that to monitor the glucose levels. And they have to do that every day. Can you imagine getting shots every fucking day, sticking noodles in you? That is terrible. So let's make it easier for them. And that's what this company is doing. Now, instead of getting shots every day, you have this glucose monitoring device that tells you everything on an app. Okay. Now, you have to change this out, unfortunately. Not really. You have to change it out every fucking 180 days, every 6 months. Guess what their competition's is? 10 days. let me know. Now, they only have a 90-day device approved right now, which is still 9 times better than the competition. But the next is the 180-day device. They're going to shit on them if they already haven't. On top of that, Sensiotic Holdings, okay, look how cheap it is now. Okay, and then on top of that, their market share is disgusting. Okay, the potential, because there's no one really even in this market space. They maybe have like 1 or 2 other competitors. Okay, no one's really in this market space, and it's projected to be a multi-billion-dollar industry if it's not already. So again, guys, a lot of opportunity for Sensiotic Holdings. That's just a quick DD for you guys, just to add a little flavor to it, right? Just like this. That was a big one. All right, guys, we're going into goon mode. I like to say moon mode, but we're going goon mode. Why? Because goon gang. All right. So, Sergi. So, I've been sending you technical analysis on this, and I'm still holding strong, baby. Here's one thing I'm bullish about. We got the earnings. Let's go. Tomorrow, baby. After hours. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So, we could see a lot of pump during power hour tomorrow. Let's see if we can ride that shit up, and I'll stay tuned with you during the day at work. Hopefully I'm not fucking dying like I have been at work, okay? A little personal action for y'all there. Now, 5-day. I like to use the 5-day when I'm trading this. The 5-minute aggregation period is what I like. It's a little more easy. You use 5-minute or the 15-minute while I'm working my 9-to-5 job. And again, guys, I will release a video in my near future. I'll give you guys tips on how you can trade if you do work a 9-to-5 job just like me, okay? That's the 9-to-5 trader. I don't trade 9-to-5. I'm a 9-to-5 trader. Okay, does that make sense? The difference is I'm not trading all fucking day. It means I work all fucking day while I trade. And there's tactics you can do that. You can automate the process. Now, I like to use the 5 or 15-minute because that's probably how on average I can check my phone for a quick second. Okay, so think about that a little bit. Now it's a little more manageable. Now, anyways, with that being said, right, I think net overall, I think the last week we've been sitting, most of the volume's been sitting in this channel right now. And, you know, you can also argue it's been probably pretty much up here. I need to pull my volume profile indicator to confirm that. But either way, right, not to overwhelm you guys, the key levels I'm seeing is 321, 339 as a midpoint, and 376 as a resistance level. I think we're sitting nice in here. Now, right now you can see we kind of poked out at 321. That's fine. Honestly, it's probably a favorable entry point, right, if you look at the big picture. Right, we're probably going to test this moving average line because we've been staying above it forever right here. This 180-day green moving average I like to use. And then on top of that, right, we probably drawn one more level down here that we're seeing across the span at about, and Sergi, I'll follow up with you after the stream if I'm not dead from drinking. Probably about 309, okay? But either way, right, I'm taking it with a grain of salt because it's not too much far below my 321 there. So I think we're testing right now. Let's see if we can get past 321 pre-market, and then I'll try to ride this shit up, especially if we get up in towards 339 here. But we do have pre-market tomorrow, so let's watch it tight. We could see a lot of pre-anticipatory running. But again, in my opinion, don't try to hold it through earnings, okay? Because it's probably going to take a shit whether earnings are good or not, okay? And the only reason is because if it does have a lot of nice running up prior to earnings, people are going to cash out. That's why, guys, for those who are new to trading, that's why when we have earnings, good or bad, like I've seen the best earnings ever for a company blow out. These guys, man, what the hell? Their books are phenomenal. Nope, fuck out of here. And then their stock will drop down like 8% overnight immediately after earnings. And that's because that's just the stock market. It's because people are cashing out, okay? It's not because the earnings were bad. It's because traders ate that shit up because the earnings was baked in, right? It was priced in prior to earnings. That's hence pre-anticipatory running. Come earnings, boom, boom, right? So anyways, those are the key levels I'm seeing. Sergi, appreciate your support, man. Let's get after it. Bill, what's up, brother? Vape God. I should get that for the next tee, for the next merch. I'm not a drinker or vapor. I haven't been one until now. Ever since I started this YouTube channel, I became a vapor. It's a problem. That's fine. I should restart up that show called True Life on MTV because I'll have my own episode. True Life, I vape. All right, Bill Polito, what's up, man? You are rich. So let's take a look at, he's a rich supporter is what that means. Bill, KLIC. And guys, take note of what Bill is doing here, okay? He's plugging for you guys. He's elaborating on all these tickers, right? He's not just like KLIC, right? Guys, Bill's doing, you guys, he's giving you a quick highlight out of all these guys. He's helping you. And this is literally physically highlighted. And clearly Bill's, you know, he's doing all right, likely, right? This guy's looking at things that are years ahead that no one's talking about. He's good at checking shit well before it's already something, okay? Bill's going to be laughing at us when something's running up like hell. And he's going to be like, oh, is it running up now? Cool. I got it in at $5. What's it? Oh, it's running up? Oh, it's up to 82 today? Cool. Okay. Right? Bill is getting ahead of the runs. He's smart. He's doing his DD. Let's go, Bill. Anyways, KLIC and COHM. And Joe, thank you again for supporting. I'm going to come back down to you, okay? I did see your super chat. I hate that they disappear at the top. It's kind of annoying. KLIC and CHOM. Okay, since the shortage of the chips, looking to invest in a mid-cap semiconductor stock. What you think of these since the demand for chips will be high? Oh, yeah, dude. Let's go. So, for semiconductors, right, so I'm glad you brought these up because I'm actually a fan of the semiconductor market, and I'm with the same mentality as you. The thing is, I like to, so resonating with me, Bill. Okay, so Bill, for guys who don't know, semiconductors are taking a shit, okay? It's supply and demand, it's coronavirus, supply chains everywhere. And semiconductors in themselves were already a fairly rigorous product to make, okay? The manufacturing is not that straightforward, and the materials within them are, you know, they can be rare earth materials and shit like that. It's just uncommon, okay? It's not easy to make this product. That being said, we have a chip shortage. That's why companies like Neo took a shit the other day and all that, but I'm still bullish, whatever. Now, Bill, I like that you called these out because I've been thinking the same thing, and I'm glad you shared these with me because that's kind of how I looked at Nano Dimensions. Even though they do additive manufacturing, right? They 3D printer semiconductors and shit like that, their chips. I think that gives them a little bit of a product or, you know, manufacturing niche, right? It gives them uniqueness and they can vertically integrate, so it helps with their margin. But with the big names like AMD, NVIDIA, and Intel, I tried to stay away from them. But I wanted to find something that was right? Similar to them. And I like that you shared these mid caps. So I'm definitely going to take a look at these, Bill. You're resonating with me, brother. Let's take a look at KLIC. And you had a question, right? Because my ADHD's off the... What you think of these? Okay, so that's kind of what I think of them, right? I gotta look at the technicals first, but from a high level, without even looking at the technicals, I'm looking for plays like this. I'm being very proactive with this whole world reopening thing. I'm trying to jump ahead of it. I think, I don't know if this will be as influenced by that, but I think it will be a part of that attribution towards the tail end of the world reopening. You know, we reopened for a while, things stabilize, supply chains are kicking back up, manufacturing is all-time high as it has been in the last year, whatever it is, and then we finally get some steam rolling again. Let's get ahead of it now. Let's catch these embers, okay? This is the embers, right? Fire's going a little bit. Come summer, fall, come, you know, spring next year, full flame, baby. Let's go. KLIC. Support my need, guys. Support my need. Guys, if you want to super chat so I can keep vaping, please, I need it, man. Fuck out of here. I gotta stop doing this shit. I'm a fucking idiot. So, damn, this thing's appreciating like a tank. I wish it was cheaper. Holy shit. So, volume's been picking up the last month. Okay, something's going on. And then if I even disregarded that, it's been steady, right? It's been steady about the last, 5 months. So, I do like that. Okay, I like this, man, and I am keeping on my watch list. Now check this out, right? We have a little bit of bearish momentum. Makes sense. It's been kind of volatile up and down, but kind of consolidating on the big picture, essentially the last 2 weeks. Okay, so I'm going to take this with a grain of salt because yes, it's bearish and yes, it is increasing. So I'm going to watch it close. But the only reason I say grain of salt is because it's kind of just been going in and out of this momentum, more interim here. Right? And then when it does experience those swings, they're usually not very strong. Okay, the candlesticks kind of reach a quick point. It's nothing like this where you have a big bulk of momentum. So I think, again, it's kind of premature, but either way, red is red, right? So we gotta be careful. RSI looks good. It does look good proportionate to the 180 days. So I do like it. Now, here's what I really like, man. This thing, look at this fucking thing. Moon mode, baby. Holy shit. This thing is going to Pluto. This is astronomical, son. Look at this shit. Okay, Bill. Damn. Good pick, man. I like it. But, you know, like what I was saying, man, I think it's just been consolidating the last 2 weeks. Not a bad thing. Is it getting ready to pump to the fucking moon, right? One pattern I want to call on the big chart, and we can take a little bit of a closer step. We're draw a line at this all-time high, that resistance level at 52.55, which has been holding very well. An all-time high on the 180-day chart. I didn't take a step back, but more relative to today. I think it's sitting between 47.50 at that support and the resistance at 52.55. Now, here's what I'm seeing, boss. I think this is a bullish rectangle, okay? This thing's been bullish for 6 months straight, okay? It's been pushing a bullish rectangle is a continuation pattern. You probably already know this, and if you don't, I'll show you, but it's a continuation pattern, right? Hence, you continue with what you started with. So I think we entered into with really strong bullish momentum, and then we kind of chilled out, right? Market uncertainty, maybe things like that, whatever the catalyst may be, or maybe it's just investors chilling or traders chilling, but investors are holding strong. Hence, you know, sellers keep trying to push it down, but buyers or investors are holding it across the line. So I think it's just consolidating here within this channel, and then boom, I think we're gonna have a nice breakout, man. My point is, if we break past this all-time high, this shit's gonna run quick, in my opinion. Okay, I've seen this pattern follow suit a lot. It's a very powerful continuation pattern. Okay, so I'm getting chills. I do like it, especially in the big picture. I'm adding this to my personal watch list. Okay, now with that being said, right, we're still following suit. Let's go in a little bit more interim to the 5-day, right? And we're still following suit, man. Look at this. I mean, you can draw it in a little bit tighter. You can move this 52.55 down if you like. I'll probably keep holding it there, right? And then obviously when you want to dial in, say you want to trade this bad boy, obviously that's where you want to come in. You know, you want to draw some nice mid levels. You know, you can probably draw one here. You know, don't get too crazy with it. It depends on your trading style though, right? Stay relative to what your trading style is, right? If you're trading more on the 5-day, don't draw too many lines. If you're drawing on the 1-day, maybe draw on more because you expect more price movement, more touches to see within the near future. Now, that's why I'm keeping these big boys up here. This is more of like if I were swing trading it, right? I'd like 47.50 and 52.55. But in my opinion, right, it's getting pretty cheap right now. And historically speaking, it's probably going to bounce out that level, okay? And then in my opinion as well, either way, whatever happens here, say you're getting out the wrong time, okay? And we are below that EMA line, so be cautious of that, right? Either way, I think this thing is sitting very, very bullish right now, okay, man? And if we do break through 47.50, right, we've seen it before. It's something unfamiliar. You know, I think we test that you know, 44.50 next, just because the last time we did poke out of it a little bit, that's where we tested, okay? So again, I like this stock. This looks very, very good. Let's look at your next one, man. Shit. My handwriting's bad. Let me see how you guys are doing really quick. Jagex. Much props. Ivan, what's up, brother? Smash that like, baby. Frank J, you hitting it like you are. In Vegas, people only smoke when they gamble. Well, I only vape when I gamble. Is that cool? Okay. Fuck. To the 7 people that disliked this video, please sell your stock. We got 7 dislikes? Ah! I don't give a fuck. How many likes are there? If you're down, moon %, oh, please sell your stocks because you deserve it. Luckily, I've been doing this probably 3x as long, so no worry, bro. Like your style. I was looking to comp your analysis to my own. Yeah, that's kind of the point, Brian. That's why I like to keep it high level, because I try to find a middle point, right? I know there's people in here very experienced. I know there's people that are not. And so where can I meet in the middle somewhere? And I always like to preach on the end of my videos, like, I hope this gave you a head start. I hope this gave you a head start on your technical analysis. I hope this gave you a head start on your due diligence, right? I'm not trying to do the whole fucking thing for you, because 1, I want you to learn. And 2, I want you, if you already know what you're doing, maybe this just gives you another extra check. So good point, Brian. I appreciate you sharing that, man. Okay, CHOM. Guys, Fund the Fiend need, okay? If you want me to keep hitting vapes and get some kind of popcorn lung, okay? Right here. CHOM. Did I spell it wrong? Oh my gosh, man. COHM. Cool. Fuck. All right, boss. I'm going to have to pull it up on TradingView. Bear with me, Bill. We're going to get right back to CHOM, okay? It is written down, and it is starred. Give me a second, guys. Guys, I hope you're having fun tonight. I know my energy is not the same as it usually is. And again, let me know some other YouTubers that are hitting the vape, talking about stocks, hitting the soda, repping Moon Gang, okay, and got 7 dislikes on their video. Let me know, son. Fuck those dislikes, man. Bunch of turds. Give a fuck. It is what it is, man. I like to call them haters. Okay? Don't hate the player. Hate the game. And they're definitely hating the game. There's my analytics. And they're definitely hating the game. Why? Because they don't know how to fucking stock trade. That's why. So, let me see here. Yeah, guys. Always keep my analytics up. It helps me see, like, making sure, one, I can see, because it helps me see, like, so for you guys who don't know, the analytics are pretty cool. It shows, like, a live graph, and it tells me, like, you know, whether I'm being a piece of shit or not. It tells me how many likes I get and all that. It tallies up these, which I don't really give a shit about anyways. I honestly don't even look at my revenue half the time, but I more look at, like, how I'm doing as a channel. And I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, because I feel like I've been growing pretty slow, man. I know 10,000, like, I'm humbled. I have 10,000, but I see some of these guys on YouTube, they have like, they get like 50,000 subs overnight. And I'm like, I don't, what are they doing? Their channel is shit. So no offense, but you know, I'm direct. You guys know me by now. I'm a direct guy. Okay. I'm humbled too though. Please know that about me. Okay. So Joe, thank you. You're new to my channel. Love all your info. I'm glad I could help you out, man. I'm looking at a penny stock, which I think is undervalued. Yes. There's a lot of penny stocks undervalued. Such as SCNS, hint, hint. Let's go, baby. Let's take a look at RAZFF. I thought we looked at it, man. We can take another look. Yeah, we did look at it. Okay, yes. Listen, yeah. Okay, we did look at it. And here's my opinion, boss. You might have hopped off when I covered it, and that's fine. We can talk about it again, Joe. So in my opinion, yes, I think it's pretty undervalued right now. There's a lot of reasons why. Because in the last 6 months, it's been holding above my simple moving average, or my green line. It's been saying on average over the last 180 days, this thing's been moon mode, and it refuses to break below it. It might tap below it. That's fine. Okay, it doesn't have to be again. You guys don't have to like, oh, it broke through it a little bit. It's not, this technical indicator isn't working anymore. No, it has to be pretty substantial. Okay, now it's holding above this thing like a fucking machine. I think it's undervalued even in the more interim, my dude. Okay, I think this is a really good play. And here's what gives me chills. Look at this. Look at all that volume. Okay, it's not manipulated. Look at all this volume. It's been picking up nonstop for months on end. Right? And it's not spontaneous, right? If it's spontaneous and it's only lasting like a day or two, or maybe even some cases a week, that's true manipulation. This is true value. There's something going on here. There's some kind of play. Here's what gives me chills as well. Bearish momentum is dying substantially. We're getting prematurely to a crossover point of very bullish, not very, but bullish momentum. Okay, so I do like that. RSI though, here's attesting to that fact technically, okay? Way oversold right now. Okay, we're on that lower portion of the RSI indicator, and here's what gives me even more chills. Okay, so like I said, I think there's a point of confluence here. Okay, what does that mean? It means there's a section, it's pretty much an intersection between multiple indicators. Okay, now I think there's a point of confluence here. Why do I say that? Well, okay, I'm going to highlight that circle there. Okay, remember this moving average line I talked about? I think we're going to bounce off it, and it looks like we did. And here's another indicator that here's another thing that I'm seeing that's getting broken out of. So we go to, I believe it's the 20-day, right? So where I drew that circle in, where my moving average is, and again, the moving average line only moved because the moving average is adjusting for the time frame that I'm looking at. Okay, so this is saying this was the price movement on average, right, for the last 20 days. Okay, but on the big picture, the moving average is right there where I drew that circle. You guys remember seeing that? So there's a point of confluence here. Where's that other point that it's crossing through? Well, it's this dynamic resistance level in this downward ascending channel pattern, or descending channel pattern. Okay. This is a descending channel pattern. We're experiencing lower lows and lower highs. Now, with that being said, I think we are breaking out of it right now. That gives me chills, right? This is essentially confirming, hey, bet, I'm bouncing. Let's go again. And if we keep running up on average, it's saying we'll probably, this thing's a comeback king. Every time it dips down, it goes back up. You got to hold it for a few weeks or a month or so. But this thing has opportunity to run, I think, about, 20% more than it has to drop. Okay, it's a disgusting ratio. This looks really good, and it's super cheap. Okay, I personally like this stock. Okay, and I did actually, and I did start. So I like this stock, boss. Thank you for sharing. And that's my opinion. I agree with you. I think it is undervalued, especially on the big picture. Okay, I don't know anything about this company either. from a technical standpoint, I think it's undervalued. Okay. Could go on forever. Pete. Been holding GoPro and Groupon for a long time, but I've noticed they've got a bit of life back to them. Thoughts? So GoPro, yeah, GoPro has life. I don't know anything about Groupon. GoPro, again, you just gotta, again, it's more of like I think it's more like a retail / tech company. So you just gotta be kind of patient with these. If you're an investor too, remember, stick to your plan. Ivan, most props at 9 to 5. Thank you, man. You look fresh as hell in that picture, dude. I need to get like you, man. Thank you for smashing that like, okay? We got to combat those dislikers, those fucks. Let's get the Moon Gang going right now. You guys can check it out. You can check out my biceps as well while you're at it. So, please, Eli 5, how do calls work? I'm kind of autistic. You're not autistic, and there's no such thing as a dumb question, Tuggy Bridges, okay? So the way, okay, I'm done. Let me get my face in this, okay, guys? So the way calls work is it's essentially you're like borrowing shares at a premium price. The company, you're basically like, it's hard to explain, but the company's like giving you their shares temporarily, and the incentive for that is that they'll sell to you at a low price. But the cost of that is that you need to hit that price that you think it's going to get to. So there's ways you can do it. You can get calls. So you can call a price. It's usually like a bullish way to trade options. Or you can get puts, which is like shorting. So the only thing I like about calls, though, it's contractual. Okay, it's a contract. So if it doesn't go in your favor, it can keep not going in your favor. It's pretty damn scary. But if you do your technicals right and you understand, you do your due diligence, you think a company is going to be in moon mode net overall for a long period of time or even a short period of time, options might make sense. And a lot of new traders, they will start with options just because it's so cheap. You can buy shares of like probably Tesla, not Tesla, but you know, say there's a stock worth $50 a share right now, you can probably get a shit ton of those shares for like $22 because you get such a fat premium. Okay, so that's the trade-off. You get it cheap, but you're contractual. Okay, you're locked into something. It's a little scary. I'm a little too conservative. I'd rather be more liquid and actually own the equity, own the security, so I can get rid of that shit when I feel like it, instead of like having an option. And you can get rid of options whenever you feel like it, but again, there's just risks that you run. Brian, I'm glad you're learning, man. Thanks for this. It's ridiculous. Wait, hold on. DM is silver sold right now. What do you think of DM? Click day chart is insane. Just hit mid brand coming out. BBS Bollinger Band. Use Bollinger Bands? Nice, dude. I'll look at KLIC. Oh, yeah. KLIC is what you're talking about? Yeah, dude. KLIC is about to fucking pop. I think it has a disgusting ratio. It's like a 5-to-1 ratio. Like, I'd feel good. And when I say 5-to-1, guys, I'd be willing to take a 5% loss for potential 25% gain easily on that stock. That thing is looking juicy, man. Bollinger Bands. I need to start using those more, man. Powder, yes. I don't know what that means. That ain't no soda. My bad, Kohu. Okay, got you. All right, we're going to do Kohu next, guys. Bullish Head and Shoulders. Wow. Martin Perez, also new here. Hey, man, thanks for supporting. Super great channel. Thank you, man. Stick around and subscribe. Yeah, Martin. And guys, for those who are new and those who have been watching, I do this twice a week for you guys. I do it in the middle of the week because that feels kind of appropriate, right? The middle of the week is kind of like, okay, I've been playing the beginning. How's the second half of the week going to go? So I do live streams for you guys in the middle of the week and then every Sunday, okay? Or at least the day before the following trading day. So if we have a holiday, if we have a trading holiday on Monday, and the stock market's closed on Monday, guess what? It's going to be open on Tuesday. And guess what? Live stream Monday night, okay, guys? I will always cover you the day before the week opens up. I have not missed a single Sunday upload in the last 8 months straight, and you can fact check me on that. So I got you guys, okay? Look forward to that shit. Whether I'm on vacation or hungover as fuck, I will still do the live stream. I got you guys, okay? Cool. Thanks for subscribing, man. Yeah, it's what's up with Neo? Shall I hold or sell your... I can't give financial advice. Here's what's up with Neo. Chip shortage across the world, okay? Market sell-off, okay? And earnings. So all three of those. Okay, actually, the earnings was actually pretty good. Okay, but the chip shortage was bad news. And that's, people just overreact. Every reaction is overreaction. Okay, I'm on Neo long, baby. That shit's gonna make me rich. It's gonna make a lot of people rich. Don't miss Neo like you missed Tesla. Don't miss another Tesla, okay? Don't miss another Tesla. Tesla was $35, okay, less than 2 years ago. Okay, just let that sink in a little bit. With, you know, before the share split, that thing would be at over two fucking $1,000, $3,000 right now. Okay, let's go. GNOG and Neo. Okay, I'm gonna do GNOG, Neo. Okay, Neo's coming, guys, and we're gonna do COHU. COHU is on at bat. Then we're gonna do GNOG. A lot of people have been asking about GNOG, and I do like both of these companies. Yeah, guys, Neo long. Let's go, baby. What you worried about with Neo, man? That's the thing. There's too many weak hands in this market. You're not a real investor if you're worried about some substantial market dip, okay? You're not a real investor. You got to stick to your plan. Stick to your plan, okay? Just have discipline. If you should have went into that trade weeks ago knowing that that could happen. If you're an investor, even if you're a trader, you always got to go into it with, you always got to play devil's advocate. What is my mitigate risk? That's the difference between gambling and trading stocks. Okay. First of all, it's predictive. You can use technicals. Okay. Gambling is binary. It's black and white. It's probability. Yes or no. Okay. Binary. Stock market is predictive. You can use technical indicators. Okay. You can use all that shit. Then on top of that, you can mitigate your risk. You can't mitigate risk gambling. It's binary. Am I going to win or am I going to lose this hand? Right? Or versus stock trading, am I going to win or am I going to slightly lose this hand? Right? I can control the amount that I lose. Mitigate risk. You should have not gotten into an investment without that in your back of your mind. Hey, this thing might take a shit. If it does, what should I do? And then if, you know, again, have a plan, mitigate risk. Okay? Stay disciplined. Let's go. And that's what you tell people. Oh, you trade stocks? Isn't that like gambling? I'm like, no. The average person is gambling, yeah, because guess what? It's still yes or no, you're going to win or not, right? Not yes or slightly no. That's how I like to sell it. You said Coho? Cohu? Oh, shit. There we go. You said Kohu, I'm guessing. Knowing you, man. Yasmin. I'm going to check you out a bit, Yasmin. I appreciate you. You know I love the love. H-Town, baby. Kohu. Yes, you said Kohu. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I know for those who tune in my live streams, you know I usually get way more fired up. I think I've slept 3 hours the last 3 days. Total. Okay, total, motherfucker. Insomniac, dude. Kohu. Let's talk about it, guys. Kohu Inc. Guys, sleeper. Check this out, okay? Volume. Look at this. Volume has been non-stop increasing, right? Or it's holding a high level at the very least in the last, 4 months? And we're holding right now at about... sorry, guys. My screen is kind of over here. I can't find it. You guys see it? Am I tripping here? I don't think I added it. Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. Either way, the volume's there. Okay, it looks steady. Wasting time with that shit. You can see the volume has been increasing a lot in the past week. Okay, it makes sense. We're seeing a lot of selling off. Okay, a lot of something's going on, a lot of movement. Okay, that's typically correlated with volume. Now you can see price momentum wise though, it's been pretty flat. So kind of net overall consolidating, at least proportionate to about the last week and a half. RSI indicator, it's pretty low. Okay, and it's proportionate again to the big picture. I do like the way things are looking. Now I want to see if we can bounce off this moving average. Again, I like to use the 180 day. That's not everyone's preference. Maybe your moving average looks a little bit different. It could be telling an entirely different story. One thing I am cognizant of, okay, right? We're below this EMA line and there's a decent gap there, okay? Now, one thing I want to make note of is, see how long this bottom wick is? Okay. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay. So the wick, if it's that long and the wick is underneath the candle, that means there was a lot of buying pressure, but ultimately we closed at a lower price, and that's why the candle is red. So this means buyers are pushing this fucker up, because this means within this aggregation period, so each candlestick here, an aggregation period is how long the candle is, right? And there's always 2 per trading day. The black area is a trading day. There's always 2 about, right? Because the trading session's about 8 hours long. So we have 2 candlesticks here. You can see on this, within the 4 hours here, the second half of the day, which was today, you can see the stock, right? It got pushed way the fuck down by sellers. And then the buyer said, fuck out of here. And then by the time the 4 hours ended, right? Because this whole entire stick is representing 4 hours worth of price movement. By the time it ended, which means close, that's why it was red, because it started, or it closed lower than it started. Okay. So just if you don't know anything about candlesticks, that's kind of what that means. And look, we're telling that story right here, guys. Exactly what I said. The last 4 hours. This is exactly what happened. A lot of selling pressure. Is that long ass wick you guys saw, right? But then buyers took back control, right? A lot of price rejection, and hence, right? We started. This is where the candlestick opened, and that's where it closed, and that's why it's red, and that's why the wick is so long as well. So hopefully that was a nice little tidbit for you guys, right? So, anyways, I might have drawn that the wrong spot. Either way, again, you get what I'm saying, okay? Either way, it was there. Either way, my point is still valid. I might have just drawn in the wrong position. We're live, okay? You make mistakes. So either way, I feel good about the big picture here. I think we're at a good buying position, okay? Net overall. Now, the thing that I like too is, like I said, with my momentum in this last section here, this last, like, I guess, week and a half, it hasn't been moving a whole lot on average, right? It's kind of been meeting its match. So the momentum just kind of zagging sideways. RSI though is juicy. This thing's very oversold right now. I think it can sell off just a little bit, but again, I do like this bottom wick right here. I think it's telling a story. I think it's saying buyers are regaining control. Let's go back to the 1 day. Okay, yeah. So here's what that candle is, right? So that was my mistake. So that candlestick we're looking at's right here, right? So there's that story. Okay. So anyways, yep, like I said, and I think that candle opened about here and it closed about here. Okay, that's why that body, I'm getting a little lesson in right now. That's why that body's like this. There's that body, right? We saw price throughout that time period, right? Come all the way down here at some point. We also saw it come up a little bit. Okay, so it's saying within this 4 hour period, which is right here, right? That was the price movement. And that's why the candle's red, because within this 4 hour period, which started about here, we started high, we closed lower, right? Let me see how close I got to drawing that. Let's go to the 180 day. Oh, that's money, dude. Look how close I am. That's money, baby. Let's fucking go, son. So hopefully you guys learned a little bit there about candlesticks. But either way, yep, in my opinion, I think it's going to solve this a little bit more. Let's wait a little bit, but yeah, big picture wise, I think it's very oversold right now. I think it's at a good discount. Let me see your comments. Did that help you out, guys? Oh, you guys didn't give a shit about that candlestick lesson. Damn it. Okay, let's look at G. Now, let me talk to you guys real quick here. Yasmin, hey, Hefe, what are your thoughts on Roblox Corp? Now saying it will hold a direct listing of its shares on March 1st. Okay. Smash that like, Moon Gang. Love the shirt. Guys, if you want this shirt, check out the link in the description. I have a shop. I have 11 designs right now. The Moon Gang shirt and then the Neo Moon shirt is what I have samples of right now. So if you want to see me actually wear them, you kind of want to get an idea for fit, I can show you that. This is a nice shirt. It's not just like cotton. It's like it's actually comfortable, okay? It's not that cheap cotton shit. Bill, what's up, man? MRVL, another semiconductor. Okay, I like that. So MRVL, KLIC, and Kohu is the semis. Thanks, Bill. And then also GELYF, I'm watching that, boss. RAZFF, thank you for that as well. Okay. Kevin, what's up, Sheen? I did do NN India. What's up, brother? Gosh, I hate missing you guys. I wish I can give you guys all the same attention, man. I feel bad. G-Nog and Neo, let's get to it. And then Yasmin, you are on deck. We have G-Nog and Neo on bat, baby. Of course I got you covered, Yasmin. Fuck. Okay. G-Nog. I like G-Nog long term, very long term. I'm bullish on G-Nog. Why? Because it's in the online gambling space. Online gambling is going to keep growing. It's going to keep getting more and more regulated. It's a growth sector. It's a growth stock. G-Nog, BFT, Skills, DraftKings. Fuck. Okay, so there's a bunch of them. Oh, Gamble, which is ticker symbol GMBL. Growth sector stocks, right? Online gambling is a growth sector. EVs, renewable energy, cannabis. Okay? Think about them now before it's too late. Moon Gang! Smash that like button, guys. Okay, so let's take a look at G-Nog. So G-Nog, volume's been steady, baby, about the last 4.5 months. Things a tank. Volume's at 2.7 mil. Pretty good. Not too bad. Okay. It's consistent. You can see it's also kind of going off a lot of the market right now. Well, actually, the market's a little more down here, but you can see, right, it is somewhat fueling that. Okay. So that's not helping with the already negative momentum it's been picking up the last couple months here. Okay. About the last 2 months. But either way, the volume's still there. So something good is going on. Let's talk about a more interim boss. Now, let me draw some key levels as well because I think they will be applicable when we start diving in here. So I'm going to draw 1345. And then we're going to try, yeah, that's a clear one right there at about 16. Let me see if I can get this in for you better. It's about $17. Okay, we're just going to round up. Again, you can always feel free to dial back in. Yeah, you can see we got pretty close within those levels. Okay, so I think the current levels that we're holding right now is about Moon Gang. So I think the current levels that we're holding right now, boss, is about that 1345 and about that $17 mark. Okay, I think we're sitting pretty good in between there. No flags. Okay, so no, I'm just getting the rep out, and plus I want to kind of relax. So yeah, 1350. Okay, and $17. Keep those in mind, boss. This is more interim. Again, we're on the 5-day chart. Okay. Keep that in mind, brother. Now, in my opinion, right, proportionate to the last 5 days, picking up a little momentum here, okay? It is favorable in the last week. I do like that. And again, this is the assumption that you are looking to enter in soon or you're currently in it right now. RSI is juicy, really good buying position, and I'd argue even on the big chart, it's looking at a pretty good buy. And again, you know this bad boy has some good volume. It's holding, okay? So it likes to move more often than not. After this huge sell-off, I think we have a chance to correct at some point in the more interim. We can even argue that there's a nice floor here at about 14. It's about 1410, 1405 about, okay? So I think if we get anywhere, we might test there next. Let's see if we can bounce out that bad boy and start going back in the moon mode. And obviously it's not gonna be straight to 17. We're gonna test a little bit on the way back up there. Moon gang. Gang, gang, okay. Oh, Neo. All right, guys, you fiends. I'm in Neo heavy. This is like the heaviest portion of my portfolio. And my portfolio is taking a shit. But I'm fine. Why? Because I'm sticking to my plan. I don't give a fuck where it's going. My plan's to hold it for a couple of years. I expect bullshit to happen along the way. Maybe not to this extreme, but whatever. That's fine. Guess what, bud? You're sticking to your plan like you said you would. Okay, I will. So guess what? I'm going to get rich off this shit, just like everyone else. Let's go, baby. I ain't fucking leaving. Volume is staying steady, guys. This is perhaps one of the top 10 most traded stocks on the stock market every day for months on end. Okay, the stock, okay, 107 million. That's low. Let me give you an idea here, guys, okay? Once Thinkorswim isn't a piece of shit, check this out, guys, okay? This is today. Look at this blue bar. Look at this blue bar. See how low it is? Okay, look at it compared to the last few months, okay? Bet. Look at the volume, 107 million. This is low for Neo. This is easily the top 10 most traded stock ever in the last 10 months, okay? Maybe not 10 months. I think it's like 6 or 7. Either way, okay? This is always top 10. It's up there. There's a lot of heavy investors in here. This shit ain't going nowhere. No one's going to let it go anywhere, okay? There's a lot going on here. It's called fear, okay? It's called weak hands. It's called market. It's called semiconductor shortage, okay? It's things out of their control, okay? The U.S. market taking a shit is not in their control. You know what I mean? The semiconductor shortage, not in their control, okay? right? That's why people are holding strong. These are people with common sense. These are real investors with big boy money, millions of dollars, billions of dollars. Because they're like, oh, yeah. Oh, it's going low. Cool. I'm going to keep buying. Okay, so, okay, everyone's bullish on this. Bears, fuck out of here. So here's the thing. Here's my key levels. I don't want to remove them because I use this a lot. This is my like heaviest investment. Okay, so 42, 46 is about where I'm at. Okay, we broke through that today. Cool, sounds good. I'm buying more. I don't give a fuck. I think it's still looking like it's going to keep so it has a little bit of negative momentum right now, and I don't even need to pull up the MACD indicator to tell you that, right? The candlesticks are still red, and we're still below my moving average. And the further that this gap is, typically means the stronger the price action is. It's just unfortunate that's in the negative direction, right? And you can see my MACD indicator is confirming that for my price momentum, right? The bars aren't, they're not too crazy long, but they are growing, which is a little concerning, but whatever. I'm still buying. I don't give a fuck. Check this out. Rsi Indicator. Yeah, it's really low. Fine, whatever. I'm buying. Then that's what that means. I don't give a fuck. So if we go in a little bit closer here, I think we're entering my like $45. In my opinion, I've been saying this in all my videos, and I've been saying this in my videos for months. I don't think we're going to break $39. I don't. We might touch it. Okay. Maybe we get to 38.5. All right, whatever. In this vicinity, I don't think we get lower than those, okay? Whatever numbers are around here, right? 38 to 39. I don't think we ever break that. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of shit to break that. And even if we do, I'm still buying more. I don't give a fuck. So if you guys couldn't tell already. So, okay, last 5 days, okay? Yeah, it's unfortunate. $40. Is it unfortunate? Not for me, boy, because I'm buying more. I don't give a fuck. So if we, when I buy more down here, guess what? Oh, is it going to keep selling? Okay, bet. Buying more, okay? Don't give a fuck. I think we need to break through 42.5, then 45, then 50, then 52. Draw these levels in as close as you can. Draw them tighter if you can. Okay, this is just to give you a little quick DD, due diligence, TA, I should say, more technical analysis. But in my opinion, long term, weak hands, boy. Yes, it's bias. Okay, I don't care. It's also there's more to it. I'm not a cheerleader, okay? Take care of your money, guys. If you're worried and your plan wasn't to hold it for years like your boy, then yeah, take care of your funds, guys. But don't sell if it doesn't make sense. Don't sell because, oh, is it going to go down to $20? Even if it does, I'm still buying more. I don't give a fuck. This thing isn't going. And guys, I can tell you haven't. Anyone with weak hands hasn't done their due diligence. They're backed by the government. The government will not let them fail. The government is using this company as the front runner for the new world that they're trying to establish by 2025, which is at least 20% of the cars on the road in all of China will be EV vehicles. And they said, bet, guess who's going to lead that? NIO. Here's money. Go do that shit. You're not going to let us down. Okay? NIO's phenomenal. They're fine. They're fucking fine. Guys, they're arguably better than Tesla in product, in my opinion, and subscription services. Okay? They're making, proportionally to Tesla's growth, they're making way bigger moves, and they have way better technology and way better products. But guys, again, don't get offended, okay? This is just what I'm seeing on paper. Now, Tesla definitely has the edge, okay? They kicked their ass in manufacturing. Tesla is dialing in that shit. They're so good at manufacturing. They're so fucking lean, which is why they can sell cars so cheap, and they can just crank this shit out, okay? Phenomenal. Tesla's been out, okay, for years. Okay, the Model S came out in 2013. Tesla's been out for like 8 years, okay? They've gotten through a lot of trial and tribulation, right? They've understood the market more. They're the front runners of this whole revolution. I don't care what fucking country you are in this world, Tesla's number one in EV, easily, okay? As of now, they probably will be for a while, okay? So they're the pioneers, they're the front runners for the world, okay? They're far ahead in manufacturing, they're far ahead in again, getting through the errors, the issues that they've seen, because this car's been out for so long. They've heard things, they've seen things, they figured it out. Okay, but NIO long term, holy shit, this company, man, y'all are crazy. They're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine. Again, it's not entirely biased. I just do my research. Of course I do. I put a shit ton of money in them. I take care of my funds, baby. Cool. Sorry guys, I had to preach a little bit there. Cool. We got some more super chats. That means more shots. Fuck me. You know what? Fuck work. I guess I'm gonna be hungover. Okay. Cool. I'll get to you guys, I promise. Yasmin, Moon Gang. Cool. Roblox. They'll hold a direct listing of its shares on March 10th. Let's take a look. Smash that like button, guys. Please. That's all I ask for. Oh, you're saying they're not even public is what you're saying. Okay. Oh, they're going IPO on March 10th. Is that what you're saying? Okay, gotcha. I was reading that as direct offering. Okay. What do I think of Roblox? So I think anything that's going IPO is a strong company. Okay, just right off the bat. If you're able to go IPO on yourself and not do SPAC bullshit, that means you're doing fine, okay? That's why SPACs used to be so frowned upon back in the day. I mean, we've had more SPACs than there's ever been in the entire history of the New York Stock Exchange. But the thing is with SPACs, you know, it's kind of like a cheat code. It's like, hey, you guys have money, right? Because a SPAC is just a fucking ball of money, right? They don't have any true I don't know the right word here. They just, again, it's just a ball of money. Look at it that way, okay? They just reverse merger with another company. That's their whole intent. It's just to absorb another company, bring them public so they can raise funds. Now, with that being said, if you're able to go public on yourself, high level, they're going to be fine. I have to see what their valuation is opening up. But from there, I like anything that's opening up, okay? I get really excited about it, and I think it's good for the markets too. And they probably have a decent valuation, probably a couple $1 billion, Yasmin. So, you know, quick look here. Fairly new company too. RBLX, number of shares, 200 million shares are going to offer, right? So, you know, here's where I'm at, guys, right? So Roblox, New York Stock Exchange, just did a quick Google search, RBLX. So they'll be on New York Stock Exchange. They're not going to be in any, you know, index right away. It makes sense. March 10th, 199 million shares. It's pretty good. They raised 520 million. $45 a share. 29.5 billion. Holy fuck, that's huge. Damn. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna be all right. I like that. Good pick. I got to do more research. I do, but thank you, Yasmin. I appreciate it. Let's get after it. MRVL, another semiconductor. Yeah, man. Let's take a look. That never gets easier. Guys, give me a second. I just gotta check on my life real quick. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so MRBL. This is a semiconductor comp, a mid-cap company. I'm going to draw on a quick dynamic support here. I think we're going to find it at some point, boss. If not, we're going to find it more interim here. So I think net overall, it's been an ascending channel pattern, right? From a big-ass level, big-ass picture, right? It's been sitting in here. It's came out and out, in and out of it most of the time, but you know, the 80-20 rule, of 80% of the time it's been in here, I think it's bound to kind of, you know, gravitate back towards that direction, right? I think it needs to cool down a little bit off here. It was like the, you know, candlesticks are cooling down a little bit, but the only thing I'm scared of is like how far it is below my EMA here. So those like earnings were probably detrimental as well. No, they had pretty good earnings, at least with their estimate versus actuals. So again, maybe people were just cashing out. I don't know. But what I do like, technically speaking, right? Volume's increasing over the last few months, right? Momentum is a little scary. It's picking up a little bit. Makes sense. Like I said, I didn't even have to look at my momentum indicator. RSI, it looks really fucking good right now, okay? Excuse my language. Just kidding. Fuck that. So I want to see if it can bounce here, okay? I think there's a chance. It'd have to correct pretty quickly here. And if it doesn't, you can argue the next dynamic support level is off this last week that we saw more interim at about here, right? I need to move that up just a little bit, but you can see we did touch there, right? More interim. Maybe that's a new dynamic support level and it's dying off this old one, or it's just going to, again, I think at some point in time, I think it's going to find a nice balance. It's going to re-enter into this channel. Why? Because technically speaking, on average, it's moving positive, right? Yeah, it's tailing down a little bit, but probability wise, again, it's a probability game. I think it's in your favor. It does look good, right? It does like it is kind of getting some of that market sell off as well. So that is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think if you're especially looking at this long, yeah, man, eat this shit up, buy this dip. Let's wait for confirmation of a reversal though. I think it still has room to sell off. Maybe we can get it at an even better price. Maybe we can catch it on its way back up and time that balance as close as we can. So I think it has a little more room to sell off, but I think from a high level, it looks really, really good, Bill. And I appreciate your support greatly. Thank you, man. I hope that wasn't too short for you. Please let me know. We can cover it again, man. I have a penny stock that's been making news with their crypto. Do you think it'll be good for a long term? Yes. Anything crypto long term? Yes, dude. Absolutely. So I think Bitcoin is a little extended right now, but I also the only difference about Bitcoin now versus in the past. So Bitcoin in the past, right? It'd go from fucking 4K to 20K in a month kind of shit, okay? I think there's going to be a little bit of difference this time. I think this time it's going to retain a lot more, and you know, Tesla's kind of kickstarting that. So, you know, Bitcoin used to always be a juggled thought, but now it's kind of in a revolutionary phase right now where firms are actually starting to consider adding it to their books. It's just a little tricky right now, and it's very parabolic, so that's why they're kind of hindering back. But I think Bitcoin forever is now finally above 30, 40,000. It's going to take a lot to break below that. I have done a quick technical analysis on Bitcoin because I do want to jump in, but I think it's forever going to stay in a higher region than where it has been historically. And I think there's a chance it could hit 100K this year, but I'm not saying it could hit it from now. Maybe it goes back down to like, you know, maybe 39K, 43K, and then we see it go on. I think it will go on a nice big ass run at some point again this year. I just don't think it'll be that anytime soon if it does hit 100K, okay? But I think Bitcoin is a revolution. And I'm not even in cryptos right now, so I'm kind of biting that shit. I'm getting excited. Check this out, boss. We're wedging. Okay, this thing looks juicy. This pattern is such a this is such a bullish pattern. Okay, so it's going to enter a point of squeeze at some point potentially, assuming this pattern is following suit. Okay, I'm just drawing the pattern first. Let's go to other technicals. Okay, we're not going to ride or die off a pattern we saw in 2 seconds, but assuming that we're following suit off this big bullish momentum, right? Continuation pattern. Let's fucking go. Okay, so hopefully we're sitting in that. Now, if we're not, let's at least look at some other things we can make observations of. Now, I think volume that overall has been sitting very steady. It looks good, okay? Especially the last, 4 months here, right? It's picking up steam out of nowhere. So, around this time, what was it, December, early December, late December about, something happened with this company. It started picking up a lot more investors. So something's going on. I don't think this is manipulation, and it's probably Bitcoin, actually, like you said. Keep overlooking that. So it does look like we did lose a lot of bearish momentum, and now it's kind of regaining, but take it with a grain of salt. It's pretty weak, but the bars are growing, so be cognizant. Rsi Indicator looks cheap, makes sense, especially proportionate to the big picture. I think we're very low below our EMA line here, so I think you keep selling off a little bit, so be careful with that. Okay, again, we saw the momentum slightly growing. And again, some of that is attributing to this doji, right? It's almost a doji candle. This almost means that it had almost no price movement here. Or it almost means it opened and closed at the same price. So a lot of that momentum is kind of prematurely slowing down quite a bit. Hence, when we saw it on the momentum indicator, it really wasn't moving up that fast, but it was growing, okay? That makes sense. It's saying, yeah, because it's still red, okay? So be cognizant of that. So I still think this thing has room to sell off. And I think your worst case... I think your worst case level is going to be about here at that 0.0041. And if not, we're interim at that 0.0054, okay, easily. So that is my opinion. And again, I think it still has more room to run down. And again, do not lose sight of that potential bullish pattern we were seeing. And at the very least, you at least have a dynamic resistance level in here, or you at least have something going on down here. Okay, so again, doesn't mean we're following suit with that pattern. It's just something you want to pay attention to. Okay, you want to cross-reference it with other indicators as much as you can, but don't fall into analysis paralysis. Could Neo do head and shoulders? I believe it's in a reverse head and shoulders right now. I have trouble spotting reverse head and shoulders patterns in my personal experience, just because it just doesn't catch my eye as easily. Sorry about that, guys. I mean, you can argue on the big ass chart it is, but let me look at it for a little bit. I mean, it looks like it came out of one, more recently. Maybe like here. You have to tell me what chart you're seeing it on, boss. Are you seeing it on the super omega big chart, like the 180 day we're on right now? Right, are you seeing a big ass head and shoulders? Is kind of what you're seeing, son. This is my son, because he calls me dad. Is this your big ass shoulder here? Is this forming a big ass shoulder, or will it over here? And is this my big ass head? Right? I don't know. I don't know why it's not catching my eye, because I keep hearing it, and I'm like, what? You're not the first one to say that, in my opinion, or not in my opinion. You're not the first one to say that. I just can't see it right now. Maybe you are seeing it though. But you know, either way, I think. Fuck, man, you're getting me stumped. It depends on where you're seeing it, boss. I can relate a little bit more. Now, here's a really clear one to me, guys. This is like textbook Head and Shoulders right here, right? Even though it didn't follow, even though it got rejected, but that's fine. They don't always have to follow suit. Right? That's a textbook Head and Shoulders right there. Neckline's at that $39, or we're gonna really struggle to break it, right? And typically Head and Shoulders patterns are reversal patterns. You can see we entered it with bullish momentum, so you'd think we'd exit out with bearish, but then we said, nah, fuck out of here. Bounced right off that neckline. We kept on keeping on to the moon, baby. All right, cool. I hope that was helpful. I at least try to spit you some game. Can Neo do... Okay, so you're forecasting one. I got you, bro. Cool. Cool. Holy fuck. Okay, yeah, Martin wants me to black out. Appreciate your lessons with the charts. Anytime, Mr. Eli, appreciate your support, man. You didn't have to do that, man. The only reason I started technical analysis is because of this channel. Praise the Lord. The Lord. Smash that like, Moon Gang. Yeah, guys, I'm just trying to help you guys learn. That's all it is, okay? Again, I like what I do. I like teaching people. I like drinking soda. I never used to like drinking soda until I started live streaming. And guess what? Now I drink soda. So y'all got me fucked up. That's okay. Tomorrow's my Friday. So, you know, I can afford to be, I guess, hungover. I don't know. My job's pretty demanding. So I'll be in meetings just like, what? Just buzzing. Okay. Just kidding. No, I am professional. Okay. Martin Gaddis, what's up, brother? No roadshaw where the big dogs eat. Have you tried Weller's Whiskey or Angel's Envy? I haven't. Should I? Man, you are a bad influence, man. You think I'm going to be... I only drink soda. Sorry, Martin. I don't know, man. I only drink Coca-Cola, man. Coca-Cola, man. Lord Smells. HK, what currency is that, man? Appreciate you. Atmospheric Gains. What's your technical analysis for STNG? Cool, man. Guys, what's HK? Help me out. What's HK? Let's talk for a little bit. All right, cool. Lord, I'm going to get to you. I do appreciate your support. Just like talking to you guys for a little bit here. And smash that like before I smash my fucking face. Man. I feel like I'm less entertaining tonight. You guys caught me on a bad night. You should see me normally, okay? You think I'm savage now? Fuck. You ain't seen shit, boy. How y'all doing, though, for real? Brian, I hope you subscribe, man. You've been very active, man. It's good talking to you, man. Bollinger Band snapback all day. Oh, is that re-seen on STNG? Yeah, guys, and again, if I don't get to your stock fast enough, guys, just here in the chat to help you out. Obviously, I got a backlog here, and I can't cover everybody, and I wish I could. I do. But, you know, guys, there's guys here helping you out, guys. Take a look, man. Guys, if you ask the question, again, that's why I always say type in more than just the ticker symbol, because if you guys type these in like you're asking a question, or you're saying like, hey, I'm concerned, or hey, I'm in this stock, what do you guys think? You know, speak to it like you're speaking to the crowd, because there's people here that help you out, man. You got Brian in here getting after it, right? Trisha, my girl, right? I wish, right? But she wishes more because I'm with Kathy, baby. She's a billionaire, okay? You ain't got that, I think. And if you do, shit, you know, hit me up, man. Just kidding. It's not about the money. You're buying Roblox? I'm going to take a look at, I think I'm going to watch Roblox closer. I didn't know they were that big. That's a big valuation. Holy shit, man. 30 million, was it? 25? I was very surprised with that. No roadshow where the big dogs get in. I fucking love that, dude. This Brian guy, man, he's so fired up, man. I just fucking love this guy. He's more active than me. He's not even live streaming. I just did Neo. Yes, I did. So Addison, there's nothing up with Neo, man. It's just that it's a snowball effect, unfortunately, right? So Neo, so first of all, Moon Gang, okay, and guess what? Neo is on the fucking moon. It's gonna be. So there's nothing going on with NEO, man. It's just it's a series of unfortunate events. As cliche as that sounds, it's just a compound effect. It's a snowball effect, right? The market's been selling off. Okay, this all started, in my opinion, with the GME thing. So NEO was sitting at, high 50s, right? It's kind of like floating in between like low 60, high 50s, right? It was getting ready to hit 70 by earnings. I think we would have easily been in 70s by earnings, okay? If, again, the GME thing didn't happen. So I think it all started with that, in my opinion. I think some of that. So around that time, we were sitting in high 50s, low 60s, hear what I'm saying here. All those retail investors they split out of NEO. Right, they were getting kind of bored maybe because NEO was kind of just consolidating that last month, sitting in between like high 50s, mid 60s. So the retail investors split off. A lot of them went to CCIB, a lot of them went to fucking GME, all these stupid ass meme stocks. So a lot of the Robinhood investors, the main guys, they split out. Right, but that's why NEO's been holding so strong, because there's actually real investors in here, like people who are responsible. So the thing is, all that volume kind of shifted out and it dispersed, and this affected more than NEO. A lot of big companies, a lot of healthy, nice potential companies. So then with that, okay, so you had volume going away. There's some bullshit. And then on top of that, you had the market selling off. Sucks ass, and it just kept picking up momentum off that. So it kept selling off. And then earnings came up. Okay. And then earnings was detrimental, apparently, I guess. Okay. First of all, earnings were not that bad. They did pretty good, especially for a chip shortage. Okay. And that was the X factor as to why they kept selling off after earnings. Okay. So culmination of volume pulling out of the stock, which is out of their control. The culmination of the market taking an absolute shit consecutively out of their control. The culmination of semiconductor shortage. Out of their control. This is a problem across the world. It's fine. Get it now while you can get it cheap. Not financial advice. That's what I tell myself. I'm going to keep fucking buying, and I'm not fucking leaving. Okay? Not financial advice again. Do your due diligence. I did my due diligence, and that's why I'm so confident. Okay? It's not fucking bias necessarily. It's technicality, and it's doing my research, doing my homework. I understand this company. I understand the moves they're making. Okay, it's more than just hope and belief. Okay, it's probability. And probability is the moon is just the first stop. Okay, let's fucking go. I did Palantir, man. I covered it for my girl Trisha J up here, baby. Let's go. Getting close to emptying that soda bottle? No shit, Jared. Don't give me shit for that. Okay, it's getting there. This wasn't a cheap bottle of soda. It's actually a gift. Okay, this is the high-end shit. Okay, it really isn't, but it's up there. It's probably it's definitely top shelf. This is top shelf soda, guys. It really is. Okay, I ain't weak. Okay, I don't want to say the B word on my stream. Tanya, thank you. We need more ladies in here, man. Cause why? Cause the ladies need respect. Okay. And I love taking care. I'm a gentleman at heart, honestly. So I like taking care of ladies. Okay. So can you do UAVS, agri-drone? Had some rumors joining Amazon. Yeah, I can do it. Like your professional headshot, by the way, that's cool. I need to get a new one myself. I thought about just taking it with my YouTube camera, honestly. I think I just need a backdrop, and I'll just probably throw on my suit or some shit. But I got my light and stuff, so I think I can get the nice lighting. And then I just need the backdrop or whatever. But I like the professional headshot. It looks good. Yes, Tanya. If you hang tight, I'll cover you. Just give me a little bit here. I want to talk to the group a little bit here. Just taking a little break. Hit my vape like a machine. I'm 10 years old. I don't care if I vape. I don't give a shit. You guys like I'm not responsible or something. Nah, I'm doing fine. I don't need to justify vaping. What the fuck? You can't handle it. Get out the kitchen, right? And I'm in the kitchen. You keep getting close to emptying that soda bottle. Yeah. Hong Kong dollars. Oh, they're Hong Kong. Big tendies. What's Hong Kong converted to USD? Someone help me out with that. It's probably about $5. That'd be my guess. Just using, interpretation. Because you can see they kind of you hit incremental levels of price with these things. right? And then it changes a certain color. I want to see what Trisha said. Okay. No, that can't be the response to what I already said. Maybe it is. Okay, so what's Batman head? Yeah, that's the Head and Shoulders we saw, man. That's fucking funny. It's like Shasta versus actual cane sugar Coke. Okay. I don't know what Shasta is. What's the deal with OTNX? Hakeem. Jay Higgs, what's up, brother? Good to hear from you. I was waiting for you, man. You're probably up there. There's so many chats, guys. I feel so bad. Guys, you got to hang with me, please. Just at least put yourself in my shoes. Look at all these. You got to catch up to all this shit? Come on, man. I'm a human being. I'm not a fucking robot. You're shorting eBay. I'm up 200%, and I'm all for taking profits, but I believe eBay can go up to 49. You're in the Discord. DM me privately and we'll walk through it. Same with you, Jared. Guys, if you're in the Discord, just hit me up. Try not to DM me privately necessarily, but just at me in the Discord channel. And if you guys want to join the Discord channel, unfortunately you have to be a Patreon unless you are very active in this chat, and then I'll take care of you then, okay? But Patreon still will get perks regardless if I get you in for free or not. Patrons pay for that. They get the value that I'll provide for them. And if you want to join Patreon page, or check it out. Front page of my YouTube channel, top right corner. Roblox is huge. 10% of kids, 105% of grown men. Okay. Trisha, you the best. I'm glad you're learning. That's all I'm here for. Let's go, baby. I'm going to smash my head against the wall if you don't check out. Okay. You, Amy. Shade. Yeah, we'll get you, Amy. Give me a second. I got UAVS. Okay. And then I got you, Amy. UAVS is coming up. It's at bat. You, Amy's on deck. Waleed, smash that like button. I'm doing good, Waleed. What's up, brother? Is that bourbon? I don't drink often. I don't drink often either, guys. Seriously, this live stream is the most I drink ever. Like, but let me tell you, when I do drink, I go like 180%. Okay, I'm blacking out minimum. Okay, one, because I like to go to the clubs and I like to shake my ass. Also, I'm a fucking cave goblin, okay? I come home and I work. That's what I tell people. I go to work, then I go to work. But this doesn't feel like work to me because I actually like doing it. When I come home, I'm on Discord, YouTube, all that shit till probably midnight every day. I've been doing this for months, okay? I'm a fucking cave goblin. But, you know, I ain't worried about friends and all that shit. I feel like I can get friends. You know, I'm pretty social, but you know, I just prefer to put my head down. I'm in a good flow state right now in my life, and I don't have a lot of strings attached or any crazy responsibilities. I don't have a dog or any of that shit. You know, girlfriend, all that. You know, we don't got on any of that shit bogging me down. So I'm just kind of doing me right now, and I'm at a good flow in my life. We need to keep it up. Let's go. I ain't know me personally. Trisha, what's up? Jay Hicks, champ, you having a rough day? Too much Svedka. Oh, Svedka, fuck me. I had plenty of that in college. Svedka. Gotta hustle, exactly. Tanya, preach, man. I hit a point in my life where I took the opportunity. How much is it to ask to put up, you know, what does it take? 3 to 5 years? I don't know. I'm just throwing out numbers, right? How much is it to ask to put up that much up front to potentially set you up for the rest, right? It's not a lot to ask, right? Plus, part of it is I don't want to live a woulda, coulda, shoulda life, okay? I don't want to get to age 45 and already had kids, and I'm sick of my wife, and I'm sick of my kids, and I'm sick of my dog, and I'm sick of my house. I'm like, I want to do something different. Because you'll fall into a cyclic lifestyle. I don't want to be cyclic like the rest of the world, man. Life is too cyclic. Go to high school, go to college, get the piece of paper, or don't go to college, whatever. Go to college, get the piece of paper, join the military, or, you know, get a job right out the gate. Do that, and then get the wife and have the family and get the dog and live in debt your whole life and just juggle debt your whole lives. That's all people do. They just juggle debt. They just get good at juggling it, or they make more money over time where they can afford to juggle more debt. That's all it is, right? You see these guys driving the $100,000 Mercedes and they got the $600,000 house. That shit ain't paid off. Are you serious? They're just good at juggling debt, and it's proportionate to how much they can afford to pay down. right? That's all it is. So my point is though, right? I don't want to fall into this cyclic lifestyle. Get the good job, get the family, all that. I want that eventually. Okay, I'm a human, got it. But you know, I don't want to live a woulda, coulda, shoulda life. I'm gonna be like, fuck, I should have done when I was in my 30s or 20s, or you know, I don't want to do all that bullshit. Preach. Not to discourage you guys, it's never too late to start. Okay, I've seen people astronomically change their life that had that situation I'm talking about. They're in their 40s and they just checked themselves one day and they're like, I'm gonna make this happen. I want to do it. So it's never, there's no such thing as too late. Everyone goes at their own pace. And I struggle with that even at my age. So I look at guys that were like 17, 18, and I was like, fuck, you know, if I would have had that mindset at that age, that drive, I could be doing very well by early 20s. But, you know, I'm not going to fret. Let's go. UAVS. Okay. All right. So volume, it's been steady the last 2 months. It's been cooling down a little bit about the last 2 weeks. But, you know, is some of that attributing to this pullback that they saw? And I don't know what that pullback is resulting from. Okay. There's a catalyst up and coming on March 5th after market hours. It's pretty soon. That's tomorrow, I think, right? It's probably midnight at this fucking point. I don't know. So anyways, oops. Okay. So here's my momentum indicators, the MACD indicator. For those who don't know, this is the moving average convergence divergence, hence MACD. A way to think about it, high level. Don't get crazy with it. I don't even look at these fucking lines. I mean, I do, but you don't need to. It's a price momentum indicator, and it lags price, okay? So don't live or die by it. Don't be like, oh, it's going down, okay? No, it follows price action. I usually live or die by candlesticks more than anything, and my moving averages. But either way, you can see we are losing that bullish momentum. It's slightly becoming bearish, but it's way too premature to say that it's reversing momentum right now, okay? And this doesn't mean price reversal. This means momentum reversal. Obviously, they're somewhat correlated though, right? If you're in negative momentum, you know, your price is probably not the best. Now check this out. Rsi Indicator very cheap proportionally to the big picture, and I agree with that. Why? Because the last 2 months we've been cooking up. But it does look like we did have a breakthrough more interim, and I don't understand why, and I don't know why, and that's fine. But technically speaking, we can keep on taking a look. Now I think we're seeing a nice floor, and it's about where we're standing now. And I want to call it $7. Okay, and there's logic to this. I'm not just sitting here like, oh, what do I feel like giving this person? No. Every line, all these indicators I draw in, guys, after these live streams, so I write down, I have a book over here full of ticker symbols I write down, and I go over and check them out, and I highlight the ones I really like. And all these lines that I draw in, I go back and I keep them in there. I don't tweak this shit. If I actually am interested in the stock, I keep the lines in here. My point is, I'm doing this as if I were doing it for myself. Okay, I do it for you guys as if I was doing it for myself. This isn't all bullshit. No, I think we've found it as a previous support and resistance here, or we at least tested at it. We smashed it down here as a support. I'm seeing wicks touch down here multiple times, and I'd argue we're starting to somewhat prematurely consolidate down there. Okay, very premature. Now you can see before I had a ascending channel pattern drawn in here. But I think I was just making a talking point out of that because I do remember covering this stock. And essentially what I was trying to show is like we were consistently ascending. And then obviously we broke through at some point. So I need to do my due diligence and understand what this big gap down is. It seems kind of spontaneous. Something happened, okay? Some kind of catalyst. It doesn't just do that. And then, you know, the thing that I do like though, even though that did happen, it did find a really nice support down here. I'd argue more interim. Let's go to the 10-day just to confirm that for us. And yes, you can see right to the money. So we're smashing at about $7, okay? Obviously we broke through it just a little bit with those wicks, but it's not a big deal, right? Regardless, if one out of the fucking 4 of them or 5 break through, right? 1, you know, probably 2, 3, 4 in there, 5, and there's even one right after this wick, right? If, you know, 5 out of 6 times it's sitting at that level, right? The 6 is just an outlier. Anyways, I think we're testing now at $7. I do like that. Now more interim if we start coming back up. I think the next level we test. Give me a second here. I feel decent about here just because we touched it twice, arguably 3 times. And I really feel good about it is because the 883, you can call it 880, or 9 if you want to round. But I really like it here because we found it as a support, or we found it as a resistance more interim in the last 2 weeks. And I'm looking at the 10-day chart. So, 2 weeks, two trading weeks, right? There's 5 trading days in a week. And if we test here, anything that comes off a huge sell-off that we smash at, that is a very, very significant level. Okay, that means like, yo, just think about it. Like if something sells off that hard and it stops somewhere, that stopping point is significant. It's got some kind of significance there, especially if it's just like a hard stop. So I think we're sitting between $7 and $8.80 in my opinion. All the volume's been there in the last almost 2 weeks, but easily a week. So I think we're sitting in here strong, but I feel really good about the consolidation we're seeing on the big picture at that $7 mark. And we are very oversold right now. Like I said, based on the RSI indicator, this is proportionate to the big picture. We're very cheap right now, okay? So in my opinion, let's wait for confirmation. I think we need a little more momentum, okay? Momentum is very weak right now, and we are below this teal line here. Whenever we're below that, my 9-day moving average, that means like, so the further the gap, it means the stronger the price action. And then if we're below it, period, it means we're essentially in negative territory, okay? So let's wait till we can cross past that bad boy, we'll probably be there probably around this probably about 8.10, 8.15. Let's wait till we get to about 8.15. I feel good. That's pretty much confirmation for me that, hey, this bad boy is starting to creep back up, and this is proportional to the big picture, okay? So in the big picture, we're starting to creep back up. Let's get past 8.80, and then we're on our way, hopefully back up, and maybe we re-enter back into this channel at some point in time. It's going to take a lot of running because we had a lot of shooting down, okay? And then the next one we have is you, Amy. How long's the stream, guys? We're hitting 4 hours again? I always do 4 hours. It's fucking crazy, man. I worked half a job tonight. But it's not a job, so it's cool. If you like what you're doing, man, it never feels like work. Preach. United States Army. No, United States Antimony. I can't say that, man. Antimony. I don't know. I feel like I should know that word too. I feel like an idiot. It's the fatigue. Okay, so check this out. No, it's probably the soda. So check this out, man. Volume or woman. No, this is a man. Yeah, this was Sheen. Volume has been increasing. Okay. So I like that. It looks really good. It's been increasing well, and you can see it's reciprocating, right? You can see we are in new territory, been kind of floating up here, but there's been a lot of volatility. So I think this thing is very uncertain in terms of direction. It doesn't know where it wants to go, but big picture wise, it has been appreciating or ever so slightly on average, okay? And that's why I like the moving average, right? We might see all this here and we're like, where the fuck is this going? But if I look at the big picture, it's saying, oh, okay, well, we're still going up, period. Okay, so that's good. Now, next level that I'm seeing, boss, kind of the same situation as the last one. I think we're going to test very soon. Not to argue there. I think our worst case is down here at about $1. I think that's pretty clear. Okay, why? Because we had a lot of touches down here historically. We had 2 big wicks touched down there, so I like $1. Okay, it says 102. I'm just taking $1 and make it easier for you. I think 125 is our next topping point. Let's see if we can bounce off that bad boy. But I would say momentum is probably picking up. Well, let's take a closer look. Yep, and it is. So momentum is picking up in the bearish direction. Let's be cognizant of that. And obviously on the MACD or on the RSI indicator, it is at a favorable buying point. This is very oversold. Makes sense, right? Proportionate to the big picture. Let's see if we can find a bounce at 125, boss, okay? And again, same situation as the last one. Not only are we below my moving average, my 9-day EMA exponential moving average, our 9-day. If we're below it, we're negative. And if there's a gap between that and the candlestick, it's strong negativity. Culminate that with increasing bearish momentum, okay? I think we're still gonna sell off just a little bit longer, okay? In my opinion. But you can see prematurely, right, we are starting to bounce just a little bit, but it's very, very premature, okay? Hope that helps you out, Sheen. Let's see what you all are saying. I'm about to wrap it up here, guys, okay? Yep, it's been a 4-hour stream. Motherfucker. 3.5. Animal. Exactly. Screw the timeline. You've got to evolve, not revolve. Yes, preach. Trisha, what you laughing about, man? You talking shit, man? Jay Higgs. For someone who doesn't drink that much, I prefer shine over everything. Yeah, I'm guessing you guys are talking about drinking. I don't drink, for real. I don't do this that much. If I do anything out of these two, out of these two, it's definitely probably this more. And when I say definitely, that means like, you know, let's say I do these, 3% of my life. I do this 3% of the time as I'm living. Okay, this is probably 2%. This is 1%. I don't do this shit often. I just do it because I like to get a little bit loose. All right, I'm literally sore because I work out a lot. All right, we get the gains on, baby. All right, I'm also 6'4", so I'm kind of lengthy. All right, but we're getting it. We got the Moon Gang shirt on. All right, got the guns out. I work out 6 days a week, but I've been doing this for probably 2 years. So let's do it because honestly, I hate going 80% of the time. Okay, it's just habitual. I develop a mental callus, right? And I kind of carry that over into my other habits, right? There's a power. Habits are powerful, right? Check out my background. Habits are powerful, guys. They will change your life exponentially. All right? Develop a mental callus. Something is taxing to do because you don't have a habit yet. It's not taxing once you develop the habit. It just becomes secondhand nature. You've heard that saying before, right? Things get easier as you go. So I don't even think about it. But every day I grunt. I'm like, fuck, gotta go to the gym. I do a physical grunt, but then once I get into the momentum, I'm like, whatever, we just bang it out. All right. Love, you're real as fuck. Thanks, man. I don't even know what you're talking about me, though. Let's just say I'm legal if the cops ask. Okay. All right. Yep. I'm developing a bunch of goons. I'm developing a bunch of goons in this live stream, guys. Is that good? Is that good? You guys are fucking goons. I probably have the most goonish following out of all the YouTubers in this niche, okay? I don't see YouTubers chats looking like this shit. This is like some raw shit. Everyone's talking about drugs and shit. Fucking your boy up here, my son, right? Martin, he's talking about LSD earlier. Fucking, now we're talking about what's good whiskey to slam. I'm sure someone in here is talking about some other drugs they did. Someone asked me about like coke or some shit, like the drug, like cocaine in here earlier. I fucking love this, man. I don't even want to do TAs anymore. This shit's fucking awesome. I love this shit. It's so funny. Fletcher, thank you, man. Sorry, I get distracted, man. I don't know if you already did, but can you look at the Nasdaq? Yeah, man. Let's look at the Nasdaq, dude. I can talk about the Nasdaq forever, dude. Brian, I got you up here, G. And guess what you get, boss? You get a stogie. That is a shitty stogie. Let me give you another one, boss. All right. Thanks for staying tuned. Fletcher, I'm going to keep you up here, boss, just so I can see what y'all are doing. What's the Discord, Brian? You got to be Patreon. Okay, guys, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Okay? Because I've been thinking about it anyways. So we already have Patreons. They pay to get into the Discord. I let people into the Discord for a while for free. Okay, I built it up. We got over 1,000 people. Something like that. I don't fucking know. It's a lot. And now I shut off the valve and I let people get in via Patreon. And part of that too is because I want to be able to provide value now, challenges myself. I think what I'll do is I'll open it up free. I'll think about it. Let me sit over the weekend on it. Okay. So I'll make the announcement on Sunday's live stream. I'll let you guys know if I reopen up the valve. What I might do is reopen up the valve and might let a couple hundred people in for free, but the Patrons will get exclusivity. Okay. And I will do whatever they want me to do. We're still flowing it, but I'll do private live streams for you. We'll talk about trade signals, pretty much unlimited TA, pretty much what I'm doing now, but whenever you want in detail with whatever stocks you want. So it's a decent ounce of freedom. So anyways, just again, I'm not a big plug guy. I don't plug a lot of shit besides the Moon Gang shirt, baby. If you want merch, check the link below in the description, baby. You'll see a little merchandise, cute little t-shirt emoji. Get your Moon Gang gear, baby. I want to see y'all wearing this shit. But yeah, anyways, let me sit on the Discord thing. But Brian, just stay tuned. I'll cover y'all Sunday. I'll make the announcement. You want to connect offline? Brian, go to my YouTube and go to my about, and then go to my business inquiry email and email me. Okay. Brian, yeah, Brian, go. Yeah, Brian's a G, dude. Brian, let's connect, dude. I want you, man. I want you. Okay? Not sexually. Okay? Hell no. But connect with me. Okay? Go to my about page on my YouTube. You'll see my email in there, my business email. Hit me up on there and just let me know who you are. Say, I'm Brian Giffrey. What's up? I was on the chat. I'm a savage. I was talking about Bollinger Barons all night. Let's go, baby. Goonies. Goon Gang. Should I get Goon Gang gear going? I should show you guys the Neo shirt I made. Actually, you'll see it in yesterday's Neo video. Let me see how y'all are doing. Homies built different. Yeah, dude, I'm almost 6'5". Okay, so I got long ass arms, and I don't try to. Let me see, man. Let me get a little flex going. I wish I could get a bigger chest. I don't try to get all fucking meat machine, you know. I'm not those fucking meatheads. When I go in the gym, I work out for 45 fucking minutes and I get out. I don't fucking sitting there for hours. I go in, get my shit done, and I get out. Why? Because I got a life. So when I go in, but some people, the life is their gym. The gym is their life. So I can't give you shit for that. That's your thing. I'm not judgmental. I'm just saying I'm a get shit done guy. I go in, get the fuck out. So, you know, I just do it to stay fit. I pretty much have been the same size and everything for a long time. I don't know, probably a year or two, probably over 2 years easily. I played a lot of sports growing up and shit, and a lot of recreation shit. So I just kind of developed that habit. Flex. Working 25/8. I don't get tired, son. I can't wait for 2 hours of sleep. I'm loving the eBay shirt. Thanks, man. No, I'm just kidding. Goonies. I love shrooms and LSD. Shrooms had to be my favorite. I took 5.5 G's dry. I went to outer space and I saw a whole other perspective. Does that mean G's like what is it? Grams? He took 5.5 grams of you measure shrooms in grams? Wouldn't you just measure it as like a 1? Like I took 5 shrooms. I guess they do have different size and weight if you think about it, because it's something growing, right? You took 5.5 grams. I don't know if that's a lot. Is that a lot? I don't know, but that shit sounds scary. Anything that makes you hallucinate, I'd be scared as shit to take that. I'd be scared I'm even like in reality anymore. Like I'd be scared. Fuck that. Y'all crazy, man. I'm not a drug guy. I don't like drugs. But I'll do the legal stuff. Yeah, I'll do legal drugs all day, right? Alcohol, that's a drug. It's legal. Nicotine, it's a drug. It's legal. So whatever. Looking down on Earth from bird's eye view my whole life. I recommend it as long as you're not anxious. Yeah, I think I'd become anxious though. I think I'd have like how do you not be anxious taking something that you know is gonna fuck you up that bad? You'd have to naturally be anxious. You know what I mean? And even if you liked doing that, for example, or like you think you might like it, you're still gonna be anxious, right? You have butterflies from like, holy shit, you know, I might feel it soon or something. How long does it take to work? It's probably pretty fast, right? I think your food, because you eat it like food, right? Like a mushroom. So if I think about like how your body metabolizes and processes down, probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes. That'd be my guess. Jay Hicks, throw me down with the low. How long does it take for shrooms to hit you? Guys, we're talking about stocks on here, not really. Bollinger Bands, brother. Yash, hit me up in Discord. Yeah, I think I'm wrapping it up, guys. Just want to see how y'all are doing. Please smash that like, support the channel. Yas, Trisha. I'm 6'3". Trisha, what you saying yas to, man? You use some Brian. I don't know what Brian is. Fubo? Alright. I'll throw in a few more, guys. Stick with me. But you got to give me a little bit of a... Let me talk to my goons real quick. Hail Mary. Don't Hail Mary nothing, man. Come on, Tuggy Britches. Shroom Boy saw Neo in space with him. Hell yeah. All right, so I'm gonna read about shrooms real quick in this chat. I took 2 G's and I went to the next solar system and I saw the Neo spaceship passing by. God. What is it like? What do you see? I would never do it. Fuck that. I'm not, first of all, I don't do drugs. And second of all, I'd be too scared. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't want my brain to fucking melt. The fuck? I'd be just scared, like, of, like, you wouldn't even be in reality anymore. Wouldn't that scare the shit out of you? Like, how are you gonna know it's real anymore? You know? I guess you probably would sober up eventually, right? Yeah, common sense. I couldn't do it, man. Fuck that shit. Even if it was legal, I couldn't do it. Seems like too much. Bill, get some sleep, man. It was good having you, man. Oh, you're saying A, who needs sleep. Okay. That's a lot. I have a natural tolerance, so in comparison, it's like 2.5 to 3. You guys are breaking down this shit like it's fucking... You guys are doing drug deals in the damn chat. I wasn't anxious because I grew them. So I knew where they came from, and it wasn't laced. So they're typically laced. So it took me an hour, but most people it takes 30 minutes. Oh, so try it on an empty stomach. Maybe that if you eat it on an empty stomach, it'd probably kick your ass. It'd probably hit you harder and hit you faster. Not financial advice. All right, brother, I'm out. Good job tonight as always. Thank you, Jared. Somebody has the TC Youth of America tomorrow. Later, man. I hit you up in the Discord. Been to the gym twice this week because of your inspiration. Good, man. Good. You got to walk before you run. You got to crawl before you walk. Okay? That's all I got for you. All right? I've been working out 5 to 6 days a week for probably 1.5 years straight because I've been just a habit. But the thing is, I didn't just start cold turkey banging out 6 days in a row, okay? It fucking sucked. I was probably doing like 2 days a week, and then I was too fucking sore the next week because I haven't done it in so long. And you know what I mean? Walk before you run. Let's go, baby. Any step forward is progression. Let's go. You're supposed to fast. Damn, y'all are breaking down the drug. I don't do drugs, man. I don't. I'm not a drug guy. I don't encourage drugs, but you know, you guys are in America, so y'all do what you want, man. It's just not my thing. I did shrooms once. It made me quit vapes, hookah, and weed. What? How the fuck does that work? What? You must have like an epiphany or some shit. You must have took that shit and it fucked you up so bad it like changed your life, Martin. That's all I could think of. Okay. Fletcher, I'm gonna get you. Sorry, man. That's insane. What the fuck? What do they call that? There's a term for that. If you take a drug and then like you come out and your life's changed. Because I think like I think Steve Jobs did that with LSD. Or maybe it's Bill Gates. There were some famous people, pioneers of our world. They did drugs or something, and they came out and they're all fucked up. And now you know it. They came out with iPhones, so I guess maybe it's not all that bad, but it's illegal. Just stay out of trouble. That's all I gotta say. I gotta go dad mode, okay? First of all, because I'm on YouTube, okay? Okay? And second of all, like, I don't know. I just can't. I got a job too, okay? I would never risk my job for that stuff. And even if I could legally, like I said, I couldn't do that shit. It's not for me. Fuck that shit. You played at West Virginia? Jeez, dude. Holy shit, you played at West Virginia? This guy's a fucking hoss. I can tell you're built, dude, just on your picture. You guys are savages talking about fucking drugs. Keep going in. I'm going to hook on to this chat real quick. And we're going to jump into Fletcher Hall here. Fletcher, appreciate you sticking with me, man. I just kind of had a little moment there. We had to do some trap talk, man, talking drugs and shit. Look at the Nasdaq for short-term direction. Also drink some soda. Yeah, sure. Hold on. All right, I'll take a look at the Nasdaq. All right, so I'm gonna leave these key levels in here. One thing I'm gonna call out is that on the Nasdaq, 12,750 is a level I've been feeling really strong at. I think that's a key level. We're going to keep it in there regardless. 12,500 is the next, and then what's classified as a market crash, okay? Again, I'm still optimistic, okay? But by definition, a market crash is when the market drops when the market drops 10% within a day or a few days, okay? It has to be like a consecutive span of days. Now, with that being said, 10% you can argue is either at 12,500, okay, and we're about there now, but I don't think it's there. I think it's about 12,350. I'm going to explain to you why, okay? It's not because like it's not because I get to choose when it's a crash market, okay? It's not that shit. I think it's 12,350. Let me tell you why, okay? Now, fundamentally speaking, okay, right here, this was a correction. This was healthy. We were going to have this regardless of the whole fucking bond thing. You can see we already corrected back up. We were pushing back up ever so slightly, and then the bonds kicked in, and then fear kicked in, okay? With that being said, in my opinion, from here down, from where that kick started, right, after that correction that was normal, healthy, anything beyond that is truly a market selling off, okay? Because this is selling off beyond health. This is selling off because of some other bullshit. Now, for selling off because of bullshit, you know, 10% is about that. It's about that 12,450. I thought it was 12,350 last time I checked. Maybe you know, wherever it is. I think it's 12,500 or lower is then classified by definition as a market crash. And it doesn't mean it's going to keep going. That just means like that's a category you rank it in, right? A recession I think is like 30%. Yeah, I think a 30% dip in the market is like a recession by definition, which we had during the global pandemic, but it wasn't really a recession. A recession is like prolonged, right? It's kind of a deceiving word, right? If we drop 10% in the market, doesn't mean, oh my gosh, it's a market crash. No, it just means like it's in that tier of being called a crash. It doesn't mean doesn't mean it's like a fucking like apocalypse. Now going to the 2-year. I don't want to talk to the 2-year because ignoring these lateral lines here, right? It goes up forever. America always wins. And Warren Buffett will tell you that, the greatest investor ever to this day, besides my wife, Kathy Wood, who's the next Warren Buffett, will tell you America always wins. Why? Because we made it through the Great Depression. We've made it through multiple recessions. We've made it through 2 world wars. We've made it through multiple wars beyond World War. Vietnam, Iraq. Okay, we made it through wars, we made it through conflict, we made it through world conflict, things out of our control. We made it through a global pandemic, right? Some dips are more than others. Some take longer to recover more than others. Net overall, over 90% of the time since the conception of the New York Stock Exchange over 200 years ago, the market has always appreciated. Let's fucking go. I'm not fucking leaving, okay? That's my advice. Now, I think you had a little bit more to your question. Oh, drink some soda. That's a good one. I will, brother. Right before bed, I brush my teeth in soda. Direction for possible swing trades. Short-term direction. Okay, so you want, okay, yeah, that's a good question. Okay, let's talk about that. Momentum, okay, start with the MACD. Momentum is fairly bearish, okay, and it's growing a little bit here. A little concerning for me, okay? We don't need to look at the RSI. It doesn't fucking matter because we're not buying the Nasdaq. Now, using my general rule of thumb here, I'm a little worried because we still have a big gap in between my 9-day EMA line and my next candlestick below. So the fact that we're even below the EMA line means we're negative, and then if there's a gap in between here, it means there's strong negativity. Now, I am a little bit reluctant that we did close the day with a small candlestick, okay? So that's not a bad thing. And look, the last time that we did correct, same situation here, almost exactly the same. So this section here is pretty much the exact same thing here, right? Highlighting these 2 candlesticks. Same situation, boss, okay? We were well below the EMA line, about the same spacing in that gap. And then the following day, we corrected. We found a nice hammer pattern candlestick, and then we also took a shit right after. So again, It's pretty volatile right now, but net overall, it's been selling off. So I would wait a little bit, just a little bit longer, okay? I'd be more conservative in a time like this more than anything, okay? Very conservative. That's just my opinion. That's just from my experience, okay? Hang tight. Yes, buy the fucking dip, but buy the dip when it's like confirming a reversal, right? Ride the dip immediately as it starts edging up. Don't ride the dip as it's still falling down, because you think you got it a good buy, which you did, net overall, big picture, like I said. So yeah, you're still in the green when you're willing to wait for a while. But more interim, you could have got it in at an even better dip, potentially speaking, okay? That's my advice. And thank you, Fletcher, for the support, man. Good to hear from you. All right, guys. Probably got another 5 minutes here. Let me see how we're doing. You still talking about drugs? Oh, thanks, Jordan. Cool. All right, guys. I'm going to cover Jordan's stock, and then we got to wrap it up, man. I'm so tired. Shrooms cured my depression. Oh, good, man. I don't have to read this out loud, but that's good, man. Good for you. That's good. Anything that can help you, man. I'm not saying shrooms aren't, beneficial, right? I'm just saying I couldn't do them like to get like crazy with it. I've heard of case studies where they use, I think it's called microdosing, and they microdose like LSD, mushrooms. What are mushrooms called? Psilocybins? Yeah. They'll microdose psilocybin mushrooms and hallucinogenic acid, which, right? Is that what acid stands for, hallucinogenic? I don't know, dude. I'm getting all nerdy and shit. But basically, they microdose those. And they did a lot of case studies, and I found good results, right? So I'm all for anything helping people. I don't give a fuck what it is. Obviously, the preference is, legality. And the preference isn't for me. But that's good, man. I'm glad it changed your life. That's really good, man. Hallucinogenic acid. Is that how you spell it? Is that what it's called, guys? I'm literally going off memory from college. I don't even remember what it's called. Lysergic acid dithylamide. Lysergic acid dithylamide. That's what LSD stands for. And then mushrooms is, I think mushrooms is psilocybin. I feel pretty confident about that because I've heard that before on like Netflix, like some documentary. Yeah, psilocybin mushroom. Okay. Lysergic acid dithylamide. It has a really cool Lewis structure. You guys know what that is. If you take an organic chemistry or any advanced chemistry class, they should have taught it to you in high school, but I don't think mine did. All right, that's pretty cool. All right. LSD Lewis structure. I've seen someone get a tattoo of this. I mean, the guy was like a big ass hippie, but I love Lewis structures. They look cool. You can see the structures of the molecules and the molecules in the carbon. Lysergic acid dithylamide. We're talking about stocks, right? Sorry, guys. I gotta go in the nerd mode. Bet, take your time. 45 minutes. USA. How do we collab? We got 18 hours a day. What you doing 18 hours a day, boss? Yeah, Brian, please connect, brother. We're going to do plug, Jordan. Let's get you covered. We're going to do plug, and then what's the shroom stock ticker symbol? The shroom one? I think there is a company that has something. There's a company with the name Mushroom in it, and I can't remember their ticker symbol. Oh, you fast for 18 hours? Fuck that. That sounds like some like athletic shit. I know wrestlers do that for weigh-in or some shit. Okay, let's do we're gonna do plug, guys, and then wrap it up. And we can talk about, I guess, more, lysergic acid dithylamide. Just kidding. Creating a clan of goons here. Okay, so plug power. Let's go with the 180-day chart. Guys, I'm gonna My occupation is engineer. I'm an engineer by occupation. So if you're wondering why I know random science shit, that's why. So I'm kind of a nerd. It's not a flex. That's just my thing. I love science and technology. It's just my bread and butter, man. I'm going to draw on a dynamic support here. And then we're going to go from there, boss, just because I feel like I'm seeing that. Right? Yeah, just kidding. No, I like to draw things in prematurely. So we did have earnings, okay? And they weren't the best, it looks like, based on the actuals versus estimate in terms of, I'm guessing, sales or revenue. I don't really know. This platform is so inconsistent with the earnings thing. It's really nice that it tells you the dates and times. It's really nice for that, and it has nice like symbology, but the shit is like inconsistent. Volume's been steady. I'm bullish on Plug as hell. It's renewable energy, man. This is a growth stock sector, and I think it's going to hold for a long time to come. This is a very good investment, in my opinion, not financial advice. Now, if you look on my MACD indicator, right, we are in a little bit of bearish momentum, hence a little bit. Now, the thing you got to be cognizant of is that bearish momentum is progressing, right? So be cognizant of that and be careful. Now, big chart, as you can imagine, it's at a pretty low buy, or it's at a pretty favorable buy. It's very oversold right now. It's low on my RSI indicator. So I do like that, man. Now, you can see Plug, it kind of was riding like Neo. We had a nice little push, and then over about a month span, it just kind of consolidated. Ever since then, you saw a lot of selling off, and now it's kind of going through that next tier, I'd argue, of premature consolidation across the board again. Let's take a little bit of a closer look in. I'm going to keep this dynamic support level. Well, let's talk to it first. So the reason I drew that in is because we're holding it, right? It's dynamic, which means that's why it's at an angle, because usually support and resistance levels, you know, they're lateral. This is why this is a dynamic one. And you can see, right, we're seeing nice touches there. You could argue we might possibly test there. We're at it right now. And then you can see we've also wicked down to it before. Let me clear this up. We'll go in a little more interim. I'm going to draw on a lateral support key level that I'm seeing about $38. I'm just trying to hit 38 for you there. All right, boss, let's take a little bit of a closer look at Plug Power. Let's go to the, I like the 10-day, and I think it's a little more clear, and I think we can talk a little bit more to it. So I think more interim easily we're supporting at $43.50, okay? We've touched there a few times. Again, I'm going to always highlight these for you so you can see what I'm seeing, okay? And again, this does count as a touch right here, okay? Again, it doesn't have to be to the T. It doesn't have to like go and touch it by the fucking centimeter, okay? It has to like be at it and then come off. It has to be pretty, you know, blatant, right? Once you're well beyond it, then it's not a true touch. Now you can see during power hour today, we had that. So you can see all day we had an aggressive sell-off. The good thing about this floor, okay, the only good thing about the aggressive sell-off is that it's giving us at least another confirmation that this is a strong level, that it's holding at 43.50. Okay, so we smashed off that non-stop towards the end of today during power hour and then during after hour session. So I think it's really struggling to break below 43.50. And if it does, worst case, right, there's not a whole lot further I think it will go, maybe 40.85 about next. Now on the 10-day, the next level that I'm seeing easily, this resistance is about 53.50. Okay, 53.60 about. Now we're at 53.50 there, right? Multiple touches, right? We've gotten close a few times there. Found it as a resistance here as well. And then we also had a little bit of consolidation there. Now, with that being said, okay, I think the good thing is I'm reluctant that a lot of our volume in the last 2 weeks has been sitting between 43.50 and 53.50, okay? With that being said, 43.50, I think it's going to really get challenged there. I think it takes a lot to break through. And if we do expect a bounce, which I would, at least more interim, right? Again, you can see it's going to coincide with the market. So let's see what happens. I think we need to get through 53.50 next. Once we get past that bad boy, we're on to the atmosphere, okay? When you get back in atmospheric range up here, right now we're in the fucking earth right now, okay? It's smoggy, smells like shit. Let's get back into atmospheric range. And then moon, baby. Okay, there's the moon right there. It's shaped like an oval right now. Was drawn a little bit better. Moon gang. All right, I'm gonna need a quick holler, guys, and then go to bed. Gang. Cool, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. So that is your weekly live stream. All right, guys. I appreciate you staying tuned. Smash that like button, baby. And comment below on what you guys thought of this video. Again, I'll be posting it right after you guys go check it out. Unfortunately, you got to sift through it because there's going to be no chapters laid out for you. But you can see above my head everything that we covered today. So go ahead and check those out on your own free time. Guys, feel free to subscribe to the channel. You get daily uploads and you get 2 live streams every week. I host one in the middle of the week and one at the end of every week, Sunday night, right before the trading week opens up. Okay, guys? And let's say we have a holiday on Monday, and guess what? We're doing it Monday night too. Guys, if you're interested in the Moon Gang gear, check out the link in the description below. It'll say merch. I got you covered, guys. Pretty nice shirt. I like it. It's fun. It's cool. It's simple. And it's comfy. All right, whatever. Plus, you look yoked in it too. All right? On top of that, if you want to join our Discord channel, we have nearly 1,000 members, okay? Super active, super fun. We'd love to have you. Check out my Patreon link. Go to the front page of my YouTube channel, top right corner if you're interested. And if you're interested, go ahead and join. If you're not, you're not. And that's fine. I totally understand. It's money. You got to think about it, right? Common sense. It's all good, guys. Either way, I appreciate your support. Smash that like. That's all I ask at the very least. And again, good luck to you guys the rest this week, okay, guys? Feel free to stay tuned. Check out my videos throughout the week. If you want to stay in touch, comment below. I check all the comments, okay? So I will get back to you. Again, guys, it was super fun tonight. We talked about a bunch of crazy shit. We got a bunch of goons in here, okay, guys? So love staying tuned, baby. Guys, stick with it, guys. We're going to keep rolling on the channel. We're going to keep having fun. Trisha, get rest as well, okay? I will feel better. Thank you, Trisha. I mean, we might, okay? I will feel better. Thank you, Trisha. You have a good night, too. Brian, you were in here? What the fuck? Why didn't you give me a holler, man? What's up, Brian? Trisha, Brian Goofrey, good to have you, man. I'm glad I met you tonight, man. Martin is my son. I love you, Dad. I didn't even read that shit. Yeah, you fucking goon. Lord Smiles. I have to trade my way back to profit. To the moon. Appreciate the lessons, my dude. Subbed Def Be here on Sunday. Cool, guys. Yeah, tune in on Sunday. I think I'm going to reopen the Discord channel. I'll make the announcement then. It's very likely, but it'll be a short window of time. I'll probably try to get a couple 100 more people in there. But again, you will be restricted to your rights unless you're Patreon. Patrons do get exclusivity there. And again, it is not confirmed that I will open it up for free. So, yeah, either way, appreciate your lessons with you. Yep, trust me on the move. Past correction is imminent. Yeah, we're going to correct. We're going to be fine. Y'all tripping. All right, market sell-offs are totally fine. It's part of the game. Brian, only watch 99. Good to have you tonight, man. Good night to you as well, brother. Teacher life over here. LOL, had to sneak in at the end and show that support. Yeah, man, absolutely. Whenever you can make it, man. Whenever you can make it, man. It's not a big deal. You're consistently supporting. Hey, so you guys got a life, man. You can't make it. You can't make it. No biggie. That's why I upload it right after too, so you can watch it on your own time at your own convenience, man. Cool. Kevin Rome, man. I'm calling it, man. Kevin, hey, it's good to see you, though, man. Kevin, you know I always got you normally, though, right? All right, guys. Hey, you guys enjoy the rest of your week, man. Stay after it, guys. Again, keep hopping into the channel comments. I post videos every day. Just subscribe. Stay tuned with your boy. We'll have fun on the next live stream. Good luck to you guys the rest of this week, and happy trading.